Turn this motherfucker up one time. Nigga, weed at it. Peace. What's up with it? Hold on, let me see who in the building. All right. Chris, I see you. Motherfucking Kid Mid in the building. Goddamn, Topcatz, we been waiting outside the trap too long. Hey, nigga, you know the key, you know the key in the mailbox, goddamn kid. Yo, man, you know the key in the mailbox. Chris running how that main back. Me too, rushed home. It's pouring down in Brooklyn. Goddamn, it's raining out there. Man, it's been sunny like a motherfucker out here in Houston. Rated all day. I ain't even going out tonight. I'ma stay home, sip and talk some shit with y'all in the family. That's what it. Hey, shoot me the what's it called? Man, shoot me info, so I can bring you on. Yeah, I had commented on your YouTube so I can so you can shoot me your email and shit. Shalom, I King Hebrew in this motherfucker, man. Hey, King Hebrew, you Messianic or non-Messianic? Kid Mid, what you sipping on tonight, man? What you drinking on? What you smoking? I got me some motherfucking blue dreams over here. Oh, you non-Messianic. Oh, so you coming straight from the Torah then, huh? How long you been in the truth, Hebrew? Man, I'ma wait till my boy Maine come on, man. Before we talk about before we turn up, man. Yeah, I had came over early, man. I said, Rough House Elite. Y'all know I don't know what I'm doing in this motherfucker, man. Hey, I'm on this hoe trying to figure some shit out, man. This nigga Rough House just crack up over it. Bloom. I'm talking about abracadabra on my motherfucking ass. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck? Rough jump, turn up on my motherfucking ass. We got the motherfucking Top Gun in the building, man. What it do, Hebrew? Legendary Topcatz. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, run finger. Motherfucking Top Gun, man. How many bodies you got this year, Runner Fingley? How many bodies you got under your belt? 2013, 2014. Hey, that's when I started studying with the Hebrews back in 2013. Well, really 2000 into 2012. You in the camp, Hebrew, or you just solo mission? Goddamn, man, where you at? I done sent you my email already. Running finger say shit, he can't come. Who come, huh? Goddamn. Yeah, I feel you, bro. This barbershop that I go to, every barber in that motherfucker is a Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? Mark Wonderlick's in the motherfucking building. What's good in the neighborhood with you, man? We go turn up, man. I wait on main boxer. Man, where you at? Drop something in the chat if you're in the building. We gonna turn up one time. Hey, man, what y'all think about that Mayweather shit, man? Motherfucking Money Mayweather and finesse the game, man. Went to Japan and robbed them folks blind, man, and dipped out the back door. Now, man, you gotta shoot me your email. Hey, go check your comments on that on your last video you just put out. I had left my email in there for you. Hold on, I'm finna drop it in the chat. Throw this one in the chat. Hey, my voice ain't fucking up or nothing, huh? My shit was sounding like a robot yesterday. I'm sharing on our social medias right the fuck now. LDBC, let's go. Turn up in this motherfucker then, goddamn. Yeah, I dropped that hoe in there for you, man. Low dog is big lows to this motherfucker. Man, I thought you was going to sleep, Low. You said it was late over there like a motherfucker. Man, I fucked around it and a play fell out the. I was gonna jump on a little earlier, man. A play fell out the sky on me, man. I had to go make that. I had to go catch that play real quick. Man, I went to the motherfucker liquor store. It was so effective enough. Hey, Lowe's, what part of the UK you in? Kid Mid, I got some of that good fire over here right now, man. That nigga came through for me. King Hebrew say Mayweather should fight Triple G. Hey, I think Mayweather done with boxers. He probably say Manny Pacquiao, you know what I'm saying, for a motherfucking wheelchair match or something, man. Floyd Mayweather going country to country right now, conking all non-boxers right now, man. Hey, man, he did that little dude around in the motherfucker. Man, where you at? Hey, what they said? That's in is that near London or Los? Blackberry Kush and some Girl Scouts. God damn it, I can dig it in. Yeah, I can dig it. That Girl Scout something else, man. What was that, probably like a year ago? That was my favorite right there. Hey, Hebrew, where you be building at? Where y'all be building at? Stay ready in the motherfucking building, man. H time in the building. Hey, y'all don't know how to do that rent shit, man. You know, this is my second live. I'm gonna have to get one of the homies to give me some game on it. Hey, y'all, hold on, give me a second. Let me try to get Maine in this motherfucker. We gonna turn up on this Mayweather shit, man. Waiting on my nigga Rough House too, man. Hey, all right, what y'all think about 2018 as a whole, man? How this shit turn out for us boxing, man? Did y'all like this shit or not, man? Do y'all think it's boxing going in the right direction for 2019? Did we leave on a good note? All right, I'm gonna try and stay ready. Hey, we got Trey X in the motherfucking building, man. Fucking nigga Trey X in this motherfucker. Hold on, my shit going slow. Trey X, what's good with it? Happy New Year, fam. Hey, we about to get a whole lot richer, man, and a whole lot wiser this year. Hold on. Okay, I see you, man. All right, man. Check your shit. I just sent you an email. Send me your email through message on Hangout. Cause I'm doing it on my phone. I don't know how to fuck with it on my laptop. Okay, goddamn, that nigga fast like Flash. I like your style, young kid. Y'all give me 1 second, man. I'm trying to get mine right. All right, I just shot you a kite right now, fam. That boy Roughhouse popped up on my ass like Beetlejuice earlier.
Yo,
Goddamn man in the motherfucking building. What's
hey
good?
man, what's good, man? Shit, I'm happy I got you
Slow
on before I
motion,
start
man.
sipping and shit, cause you
I
know.
can't hear you. What'd you say?
I said I'm happy I got you on before I start sipping and shit.
Oh yeah. What you got? What you sipping on?
Something light, man. Grey Goose.
Oh, you on that goose. What you be mixing your shit with?
Fucking cranberry juice.
Yeah. Okay. Turn
Yeah.
up then.
Yeah, I was trying to stay off the Henny tonight, cause normally it's Henny and cranberry.
Yeah, I got that the Julio, man. You be fucking with that the Julio, that tequila.
Nah, not too much, man. Tequila put me to sleep, boy.
Hey, nigga, that brown bring you down, shit. That white gonna get you right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that should put me to
That
sleep.
brown had you ready to fuck something.
Chris Rayner, what up? Chris
Hey,
Rayner
Kid
saying what
Nick
up in the
said
chat.
cranberry, goddamn. Who was that fucked
That's
up earlier?
right, man. Fucking
Kid
cranberry,
Diesel.
man.
Kid Diesel. Hey man, what's up on this Mayweather shit, man? What
Hey,
you
man.
what you think about that shit?
That shit looked like a good money grab, you feel me? He did what he had to do. He got that man up out of there in the first round. I felt he should have carried him a little longer the way he carried McGregor. Because if you're gonna be going around the world on the world tour, taking advantage of these little niggas that think they got it, at least let the niggas hang a little bit, you know? Let them get some hope first. You feel me? If you shut them out too quick, later on, them other niggas gonna be like, nah, he still got it. You feel me? Out of shape or not, old man or not, he still got it, bro.
Hey, Mayweather was looking like an old man in there, man. He had his motherfucking shorts pulled all the way up because he had a stomach and no six pack this time.
Yeah.
Hey, but homie caught Mayweather with a left hand, man. That's why he beat him up.
Yeah, he
Cause
caught him a
he
couple of
punched
times
him. You
actually.
know
He
what
caught
I'm
him more than
saying?
once, boy.
Hey,
He
he
caught.
caught Mayweather ass with a left. Mayweather, the crowd went crazy. They was reacting. Mayweather catching shots off the gloves and shit. They was screaming. Mayweather say, "Let me go and stop playing with him." Know what happened when he fought Conor McGregor? You know what I'm saying? They criticizing for that shit. Hey, oh boy, was everybody saying? It's a lot of people saying he was flopping and shit. You know what I'm saying? That homie got paid or some shit. It was
Homie got clipped, boy. That nigga forehead was mad red, son. He was getting clipped, bro. It's real punches. You feel me? The thing like people don't understand, bro. This dude is a small ass dude, and he's a kickboxer. And I mean, yeah, he can take kicks and punches and shit. Well, he can take kicks and punches from kickboxers, but they gotta realize that boxers are trained to punch harder than kickboxers. I got homies that are kickboxers. I got two homies actually. One of my homies actually trained with Big Baby Miller, and he a kickboxer. You feel me?
yeah.
And the way boxers punch and the way kickboxers punch, it's a whole different punch, bro. I'm telling you. Boxers punch harder. You feel me?
Hey,
So I feel
Mayweather
like
came out laughing at his ass, man. Mayweather, he ain't take that nigga shit. He was so scared of Mayweather, though. Did you see that shit? That nigga was scared of him. He was running from Mayweather.
you saw the size difference too? That
Yeah,
shit was
yeah.
crazy, bro. That shit was crazy. Boy
Like
never got a
Mayweather out
chance to.
there picking on that dude, man. He ain't want that fight. Hey, but in the Mayweather got the last laugh on the ass because remember the first time they was finna fight and they called it out. You know what I'm saying? They started adding kicks in it. Nigga get like 3-4 kicks around the type of shit. You know, Mayweather like, yeah, nah, y'all ain't tell me all that. You feel me? So they got
Yo,
this shit worked out. Now Mayweather beat him up. He got his hand in the ass and shit. They booing this shit. Yeah, Mayweather like he went out there and robbed them people, man.
homeboy never got a chance to transform to Super Saiyan, boy. He had that gold hair. He ain't even got a chance to transform. He got this. He
Hey,
got
that
his ass kicked
motherfucker.
mad early, bro.
Hey, you seen how he was looking when he was trying to get up though? This nigga was like a fish out of water and shit. He's just flopping around and shit.
Yo, the nigga remind me of old school kung fu movies and shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
When they be mad, extra dramatic when they get killed, our niggas be like, ah, yeah, they be touching this shit after they get killed and shit. I'm like, oh damn, son. If I ain't
That,
see the nigga get hit clean, I thought he was flopping for real though.
that nigga went out there and got his hair done and shit. He went and got some highlights in and shit. You know what I'm saying? That nigga had his edges cut and shit. Let's
Oh
go
yeah,
get the
that,
ass whooping.
oh yeah, boy. The nigga shit was all done up nice and neat and all that just to get his ass kicked in the first round. I'm like, god damn, bro. You could have saved the hairstyle. You feel me?
Hey, I can't. You can see the chat.
Yeah, I'm about to jump in it right now. I know he's saying, Kid Mid saying, yeah, I seen a Japanese dude crying like a motherfucker. Hell yeah, nigga was crying like a baby, bro. Yo, when they threw in the towel, I'm like, he was crying even before they threw in the towel. I think he was crying from getting his ass kicked because I seen boxers cry. I seen Tyson cried against Lewis, bro. When Lewis was busting that ass and Tyson tried to quit in the corner, he was crying, bro. So I believe this little nigga was crying. This little Asian dude got his ass kicked for real, and he was
Yeah.
crying, boy. Like,
Hey, he looked like he felt used though. You feel me? They didn't put him in there. They didn't put him in there. He ain't never want none of this trouble, man. Hey,
yo,
they say Mayweather got what like 9 mil for that shit. I wonder
nah,
how much
boy,
homie got.
no, 97 dogs, 97 million. Not
Square
nine,
millions.
97.
God damn.
But that's what I'm saying. So how much did this little nigga get? How much did little
Yeah.
homie get for real? He probably got like a cool 1 mil, and his promoters probably got like 10 mil, bro.
Yeah, you know they got more than him. That's
You
why it
know they
looked like
robbed
he
the
was
shit out of
fucked up.
him.
It looked like he fucked up at everybody. You know what I'm saying? Then they threw the
Yeah,
towel in. He acted like he was fucked up about it, but he ain't want to get up. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to even get up. Mayweather, Mayweather devastating to the body, man. He an
yeah.
underrated body puncher, man. That motherfucker Mayweather hit your ass right on the button.
hmm Yeah, there was some body shots in there that caught him too. There's some that right hooks to the body was sweeping him up, bro. And that jumping left hook was catching him too. The dude was a sitting duck for all the punches. I think Floyd barely missed, bro.
And Floyd wasn't even turning up yet, man. He was looking like damn shit. Cause that was just that nigga reflexes though, man, when he caught him on that last shot.
Yeah, that fast twitch muscle, that muscle memory, man. Boxers always got it, bro. Even when they old, they still move better than like a regular civilian. You feel me?
Hey, so what you think about Mayweather actually getting in there, feeling the atmosphere? You know what I'm saying?
I think the nigga gonna go on a
Come back
world
to
tour,
boxing.
bro. Nah, nah, no, 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 dude. You saw that midsection, boy. You already said the pants was pulled up to his fucking chest like fucking George Foreman back in the old
Yeah, that's
in his
what.
late.
Hey, hey, man, you know some real shit, man. My grandma used to fuck with George Foreman when they was
Yo,
young.
my grandma too, dog. That's where I got the speech from.
Hey,
And I'm fucking Caribbean. Back in the islands, my grandmother's be like, "Why your pants pulled up like George Foreman?"
hey, he from Houston. He from Phil Ward. You know what I'm saying? My people them. Shit, we from all over the world. You know what I'm saying? My people them. But George
Yeah,
Foreman, my auntie got pictures of him when they was little and shit and everything. You know what I'm saying? He used to go to the Hilster house. My aunt Sally, she run the Hilster house. You know, I've been running that house since the 80s. Yeah,
yeah.
that nigga George Foreman used to be fucking with my grandma.
Hey, my man Ronald Finkley said that Floyd Mayweather was weight bullying that little nigga, man.
Yeah, he was, man.
It looked crazy though, dude. Yo, hold on. Since it's an exhibition fight, right? Was there like a weight limit? Like, cause is there a weight limit in exhibition matches?
I mean, you can't make it a weight limit because Floyd went coming down, and that little nigga damn show wasn't gonna come up to 147. You know
You
what I'm
can't.
saying? That
That
was
nigga,
that was
boy,
Ricky Rigondeaux in Lomo shit.
that little nigga can't make 147 even if he try, bro. That nigga, it's like some niggas just can't gain that weight no matter how much they try. And I feel like homie was way too little to even try to get up to 147. He probably, you know.
Hey, what
So,
you think about the whole Mikey shit, man? The Mike, the picture that came out with Mikey.
oh, it goes up, man, bro. I mean, I got two opinions on the picture. Either he just flexing because like a nigga could flex and the way they zoom the picture or whatever, you can look bigger than he actually is. So who knows? And maybe he still is the same size, but the way he flexing, they might have zoom in and all that, and make it look like the nigga's the size. You feel me? I won't know until I see him stand next to Spence for real, for real. But then again, he could be on that Snack shit too. And why would you even be fucking with Snack and Victor Conti due to the fact that you just seen this fucking guy, what's
Willie
his nigga name
Monroe.
from New York? Willie Monroe get tested positive for that shit. You feel me? Why would you still fuck with him, man? Because like I've been saying in my videos, if it was Spence doing that shit, bro, they would have a whole different outlook on the shit. Niggas
Yeah.
already claiming Spence is on the juice. Much less imagine he start working with a dude like Victor Conti or some dude that's known for, administering steroids and PED type substances to his fighters or whoever he trains. You feel me? That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, hey, Victor Conte, he got a mouthpiece worth $1 million too. You feel me? He
Talk
fuck
that shit.
around and talk you into some shit. You know, he's so dirty. He fuck around and be put some shit in your shit and won't even tell you. You know what I'm saying?
You talking about like Alex Ariza? Like
Hey,
Pacquiao said he
yeah,
don't know
you
what he put in the drink.
feel?
He don't know what he put in the special shakes, the secret shakes and shit. Like what the
Yeah,
fuck,
that
boy?
nigga
You a
got that
fighter that
secret
gotta take a
sauce in
drug
that
test? Fuck you,
motherfucking
mean
ass.
secret shakes? Why you fucking with secret shakes, bro?
Hey, whatever happened to him? Ain't nobody fucking with him no more.
Bro, I don't know. Well, did his fighters get tested positive? Because ever since him and Freddie Roach got into it, remember he jump kicked Freddie Roach. Freddie Roach tried to hit him, and the nigga hit Freddie Roach with a fucking flying heel kick or some wild shit. Remember that shit back in the days, bro?
Yeah, yeah, you done took me back on those.
So after that, bro, I ain't heard nothing from Alex Ariza. So I don't know if he's still in boxing or nothing, bro. I think he had a boxing, bro. Cause
Hey,
I ain't
but
hear
you know
shit.
he fucked himself though when he left Robert Garcia camp and went to Mayweather for that
Yeah.
second battle. Yeah, he fucked himself. You know Mayweather dirty too. He knew he was on his way out the door. You
Boy,
feel me?
let me tell you,
Robert
those.
Garcia was still
Uh,
pushing.
I hear niggas say they don't trust no fighters, and I kind of don't trust no fighters. I seen Floyd Mayweather, no homo. This nigga head grew, bro. Floyd
Mayweather.
Mayweather head grew, dogs. Him and Pacquiao head grew. I mean, I don't know if when you get older your head grows, bro, but I don't think my head grew right after fucking high school, dogs. My shit a little bigger now because I got dreads and shit. Back then I had no hair, but these niggas' head grew physically, bro. That shit is weird, bro. So who knows, bro? I feel like every fighter might be on some shit. Is just if you get caught up, you feel me, or if you got the right amount of money to get the type of shit that they can't catch. You feel me?
Yeah, like a motherfucker. You can see the chat.
Yeah, Trey X said ain't no weight limits to exhibition matches. You see, so I
Yeah,
guess it makes
Mayweather
sense.
set that shit up in his favor the whole time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
La La
Ronald
D
Fink.
in the building. Big snack pack. What's cracking with it, cuz?
You up in there? Okay, cool, cool. I'm gonna let you
Go and
read
turn
it.
up. Go and turn up.
No, I'm just looking through and seeing what they're saying. Ronald Finkley saying big snack pack. I came out. All right, never mind. Yeah, I was reading through what they're talking about. He asked me if I know Dylan White was a kickboxer too. I heard Dylan White was a kickboxer, but I know Big Baby Miller is definitely was a kickboxer. Even Chris Algieri used to kickbox too, because they from Long Island, New York, and I work out there and shit like that. You feel me? And what you call it? My homeboy, yeah, kickboxing and shit like that. So he trained with all these niggas out there in Long Island, New York. So he put me onto a lot of little inside game on these dudes. You feel me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dylan White was a kickboxer too. I seen one of his little workout tapes and shit. He said he
Yeah,
wasn't the best. He said he wasn't the best, but it taught him a lot about combat.
yeah. A lot of fighters started like Zab Judah. Remember Zab Judah Pops was a kickboxer too. That's how he started
Yeah.
training Zab into boxing and shit like that. You know?
Hey man, that was a good ass fight, Zab Judah and Mayweather. Hey, you say you work all the way in Long Island? How far that is
Yeah,
from
bro.
Brooklyn?
Boy, like 36 miles.
Ah, that ain't bad shit.
Yeah.
That ain't that bad. What the traffic look like over there?
Horrible, boy. On my bike, ain't no such thing as traffic, but in the car, dogs, hey, that shit is deadly. But a lot of days I gotta be at work super early in the morning, like 4:45, 5 o'clock in the morning. So I don't really see the traffic until I'm on my way home, like around 5 or 6 in the afternoon. Then I'm seeing the traffic. But I just got a little promotion and shit. So I gotta transfer to the spot closer to my crib. So I ain't gonna be working at that spot no more after Friday. So I'm gonna be able to make more videos and shit like that because of the promotion comes a better work shift. So nice easy shift, you know, like not inhumane hours. You feel me?
Yeah.
Hey,
See,
uh,
I would. I was running for this food company and shit, man. We take the foods in all the restaurants and shit, man. Driving the truck, got to unload this whole motherfucking truck. I was cold, man. The niggas always ask me, damn, man, why you always running so much? I say, nigga, because I'm running for my life, nigga. Fuck around with you, nigga. I'm trying to get the fuck up out of here.
Yeah,
Hey, I came here to get the fuck up out of here, man. Hey, I
you
used
know,
to get up at 2 in the morning, motherfucking
yeah.
3, 4 in the morning. I probably get home like 6, 7 o'clock. You know what I'm saying?
God damn, bro.
Fuck that
I,
shit,
I feel you,
man.
man. Hey, you wanna hear a joke, bro? So like, what was it like 3 days ago and shit? I'm at work, right? And I seen this dude walked into my job, and I looked up and I'm like, hold on, this nigga. I'm like, hold on, who that? I see the nigga with the hat, fucking Blue Blood Sports TV, bro.
That was you hollered at it.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm like, yo, Blue, what up? He's like, hey, what's good, fam? So I'm chopping up. I'm like, yo, I'm the dude that be making the vids on the red bike and shit like that. We started chopping that up and shit. He's like, yeah, he be hanging out there. He know, what you call it, Big Baby Miller and shit. Him and Big Baby Miller cool and shit. I was like, yeah, my boy cool with him too, you know?
Yeah.
Because I work
That's
closer with
wild
them
like a
niggas,
motherfucker.
where they be at, you feel me? So I run into a lot of people, man. I run into there's a female boxer named Alicia Napoleon. She actually got the belt right now. I run into her all the time and shit like that at my job. She cool people. She come to my job all the time. I don't be jumping on niggas like that. You feel me? I stay cool. Cause I don't
Yeah.
be trying to have people. Cause the shit I talk, I don't be wanting people to really know where I be at. You feel me?
Yeah. I
Like
feel
people
he
from my
said the
job
shit
and
that you
shit like
talking.
that. Cause it's hey
Hey
man.
man, we gotta fly out there to Brooklyn, come live for you, man. That
Yeah,
Brooklyn
no.
nigga, man. Hey, that nigga, who was there? Kid Big say George Foreman was your step granddad. hey, hey, I was at Papa Seafood in Humble one time, man. And I'm standing out there, see this back when I used to smoke cigarettes and shit. So I'm smoking, and nigga was walking up. He just looked at me. You know what I'm saying? I started smiling and shit. He walked around. He say, I say, what's up, champ? He say, ain't nothing of that cigarette in your hand. I say, shit, I throw the whole box away. I threw the whole box away. Yeah, it was a little dinner party I was meeting them up there for.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah.
Lala D asking Trey X when he going live again. Ronald Finkley laughing. King Hebrew saying damn 97.
Trey
Trey
X, what
X.
you doing over there, man? Come fuck with us.
Yeah.
If you got time.
Yeah.
My bad, bro. Turn up.
That's cool. Ronald Finkley saying, how can Floyd miss a non-boxer? Pretty much talking about how Floyd, because I said Floyd couldn't miss a punch. And I feel you, bro. Them kickboxer dudes, they don't even move their head, bro. This dude was in the line for every punch. He couldn't even see the punches coming, bro. Everything Floyd threw at him was landing, dogs. He made Floyd look crazy accurate, even though Floyd is an accurate boxer. But he made this old man look even more accurate. How old was this 10 Shin guy, man? How old is this little dude? Like
He probably
21?
like 20, 21, some shit like that.
God damn, bro. You know how crazy it is being a 20, 21-year-old nigga getting beat up by a 40-something-year-old, bro?
And
Damn.
I think he was thinking about all that shit too.
Hey, I think all that shit got to
He
him, bro.
was
He
running
couldn't.
from Mayweather, man.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Kid Miss saying, damn, Topcatz. George Foreman was it. Oh, you read that already, right? Yeah, Ronald Finkley saying, what up to
Goddamn
me?
George Foreman grill. Hold on.
Kid
Hey,
Miss saying,
Trey,
Mikey
what you doing
Garcia.
over there?
Yeah. Fucking, yeah, kid, wait, I hear echo, boy. You got me in a speaker?
Yo, that's probably me, man. My bad. I'm mute.
Oh, yeah, cool. Cool. Kid
Bro,
Mid saying
pause.
Mikey
Get over
Garcia
here,
look
man.
funny as hell with all the muscles. I don't believe he got that much more muscles, though. I believe, on top of it, the fact that he got that tower put all the way up to his chest, too. It's like, yo, I mean, to gauge if a dude is really in shape, we don't look from the chest up. You feel me? We want to see the midsection too, like the stomach area, no homo. So dudes can see what type of shape you in. Because if we know Mikey Garcia is a fighter that normally got a muffin top. You feel me? Dude built like a normal a Mexican dude, soft in the midsection. You know, no offense to my Mexicans, but I mean, all the Mexicans I know in New York, they all got muffin tops, even babies. But you know. Uh, yeah, Lala D saying he does, Kid Man, saying that Mikey do look crazy. Ronald Finkley saying Mikey look crazy in that pic. Kidman saying Topcatz, you got your ass. Okay, you read that already. Chris Rayner saying that dude is so dirty. You need. Wait, I guess she meant you need a shower talking to him. What's she talking about though? She talking about Mikey? I mean, Chris Rayner talking about Mikey? I
I
guess
don't know.
so.
I can't see it.
I guess he's talking about Mikey Trek saying a lot of the fighters' head get bigger as they get older, like SRR and Austin Trout. SRR. What is this? Who's SRR? I'm pulling a blank right now.
Hey, y'all know my nigga over there sipping, man.
Yeah, I don't know who SRR is. But even Ronald Finkley, he is sipping and he said, who's SSR, Trey X? Oh, Sugar Ray Robinson. All right, Trey X fixed it. All right, salute. Yeah. Ronald Finkley said Trout S girl gets bigger. I guess so. We live, LDBC, Ronald Finkley, Lala D. Wow, Ray X. What's up, my peoples? Ronald Finkley saying, yeah, blue cool with the big baby. I see that. Yeah, he is the Trey X saying, look out, champ. Saying to Rod X. Rod X saying the champ is here. Ronald Finkley, big baby like that. Big baby like Dylan. Though they ducking, bro. Big baby like Dylan, though they ducking, I guess. I don't know. Lala D saying New Yorkers usually don't trip when they see celebs or popular people. They see rappers all the time. Yeah, I do. I used to see Foxy Brown all the time, Lil Kim all the time. Everybody, I mean, you see them all the time. Like, I used to talk to a shorty that lived next door to Foxy Brown, so I used to see her all the time. Man, she used to, back in the days, boy, I used to work at the Circuit City, right? And Foxy Brown used to come through. And I swear, for being somebody that you would think got bread, boy, she was the cheapest. She was the cheapest mofo you ever met, bro. I was like the manager of the camera department, and she used to come through and always want to buy cameras. She liked the nice cameras, but she'll bitch about She'll bitch about discounts and prices on like fucking $500 cameras, bro.
Yeah,
Like
you talking about Foxy? Yeah,
Foxy,
Foxy
yeah,
Brown
boy.
fell off though. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't getting that bread no more, man. They shut her
But
out.
this is way back too. And believe it or not, boy, on TV she be looking like this shit in person.
Regular, huh?
Mm.
Hey, I seen the
Hey.
Shanty in Walmart. I seen the Shanty in Walmart. She was buying like toothbrushes, toothpaste, all that type of shit, right? And she was with
Yeah.
two dudes. You know, they was looking like real regular, you know what I'm saying? They looking like regular people, man. I was finna walk in front of them. You know what I'm saying? And skip them in line. They just standing around and shit. Y'all playing. You know, I'm on the go. I'm on the good foot right now. And I said, damn, that's Ashanti. You know what I'm saying? It's like 2:00 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I went on to let them go. I just really wanted to see that ass too.
She got an ass?
Yeah, it was about to shut down for the night, man. I said, damn, they must stay somewhere around here or something, man, because they had on like, you know, just like regular clothes. It wasn't no live ass hotels around there, so they had to be able to hide.
What them sideburns look like though? Them sideburns really thicker than yours?
Hey, she tight though. She
Yo,
tight.
her body look
Tight in
wicked
real
now,
life.
boy. She look better now than she did back then. I feel her body looking tight when I see her on Instagram and shit like that.
Yeah, Shanti tight. She was fucking with James Harden last year too.
All right, oh shit, she still got it like that to get celebrities and shit like. But James Harden fuck with everybody. That nigga all over the place, boy. That nigga,
Yeah.
he be
Hey,
hopping
but
the
Hey,
ball
still,
like for
bro.
real life.
hey,
What
you
up,
say
boy?
you say you saw Foxy in there, man. You sure she wasn't trying to pawn no cameras and sell no cameras and get no cash back?
Boy, she probably was, dogs. You know who else I
Yo,
ran into in Five Guys Burgers, bro? I went there with this chick I was talking to a few years back, and and Lil Kim was in there with some nigga, bro. And this nigga was trying to be mad extra with like a fucking mink fur or some wild shit. I'm like, boy, it's summertime. Why you got that shit on? They just look like two niggas trying to act like they got it like that still. The shit looked mad awkward, bro. Mad awkward, bro. Lil Kim looked
yeah,
like trash right now, though. As I was looking at him like, God damn, boy, regular nigga. I'm a regular fucking civilian, and I would not fuck with you even if you want to fuck with me. Even if you toss it at me, I'll say, nah, I'm cool. She look crazy, boy. The shit look
yeah,
abnormal, son.
yeah. She did too much, man, with the surgeon, cause she
Boy,
used to,
some.
man. Kim used to
Okay.
be a little cutie, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, them
Even when she
older
had the fucked
days,
up tooth, right?
when they was coming up, when
Mm.
they
What's
was
that?
coming up, yeah. Hey,
Yeah,
what was that hard ass song? HUD. Y'all gonna turn up. I'm finna find it up.
Yeah.
yo, man, and yeah. Back when she dropped her first joint, the one with
Mm-hmm.
Crush on You and and all of that, the ladies' night,
Uh,
and man, Kim was fine back then.
Hell yeah, boy. That
She
poster,
didn't.
boy. I know y'all remember that poster. Everybody remember
Yeah,
that poster, dogs.
yeah.
That poster was legit,
Hey,
dogs.
that poster
Shit.
famous. Hey, you see Nicki Minaj and all the other females.
Trying to
They
do that shit, right?
Know what I'm saying? Hey, they know where they got it from.
But how they gonna diss the girl, but then try to take everything the girl done did, man? Like that shit crazy, boy. Rap is a crazy game, dogs.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
That's the
Kim
only.
had bars, and her delivery was mean. She was nice, man.
Mhm.
Yeah, that fucked up.
Real
Yeah.
talk.
Yeah, I remember years back I met Nicki Minaj. One of my boys had a birthday party, and Nicki Minaj was up in there. This is way back before she even really got down with Cash Money and shit like that. And she was like, she jumped on stage, and like it was like a lot of strippers at the party. It was like Pinky and Cherokee and all of them. And I remember when I first met them, I'm like, God damn, these bitches is midgets. Like on TV, you'll swear these bitches is huge. You like thinking you'll see when you see these girls, you're like, yo, I know that's a stallion. They got long legs, big ass. And then you see them in person, these broads is like midgets with stilettos on, bro, with high heels. They still short as hell. And Nikki was there. Nikki jumped on stage and she was talking that shit. And she's like, "Yeah, I'm Lil Wayne. I'm gonna be rapping with under Lil Wayne's company and shit like that." Then she went on stage and did a little freestyle and shit. It's a freestyle, one of her old freestyles. I used to have that shit. I forgot the name. I forgot how it go though. But she ain't had none of that shit, boy. She was mad regular, homie. She looked like a regular little shorty, boy, like a regular queen shorty. You feel me?
Yo, that was before all the additives and preservatives.
Boy, there's a lot of additives, dogs. When she added all that shit, she look. Yo, let me tell you, no lying. She looks 90% different from what she looked like back then, face wise. You feel me? And body wise. She had a plain body,
Yeah,
but I guess they gotta do whatever they think is gonna take to sell. You feel me?
I guess, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
man. That's it.
they can have all that, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this is the way I was made. This is the way I'm gonna stay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey,
The only thing I might get you know what I'm saying? I might get my Samuel Jackson on and make sure my shit stays shaved. That's about it. But other than that,
Uh,
it is what it is.
but that's the thing too, yo. That's why sometimes you gotta put these girls in check. A lot of dudes be sitting here falling victim to these girls when these girls be putting them under pressure. I'm like, yo, bro.
turn up,
Most of these
man.
girls that you be
Y'all turn up, then.
Hey, most of these girls, these niggas be sweating. I'm like, yo, bro, if she wipe that shit off her face, boy, she gonna look like a whole different girl, bro. Take that bitch to the theme
Hey,
park
I
on
Hey,
a
don't
would you?
first
like
date
that
so you can see
makeup
what she
shit,
really look
man.
like.
I don't
Take
like.
that bitch
I
to
don't
Dorley
do.
Park or Split Splash so she go in the water rides so all that shit eventually get washed off because there's chlorine in that water. I don't give a fuck if your makeup is waterproof. That chlorine will drag that shit off your face so you see what she really look like.
Hey, yo, Topcatz. Hey, man, that boy May say when she watch this shit off, she gonna look just like you, homie. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you better tell these niggas, man. Don't be believing what you see on Instagram. You know what I'm
But
saying?
Hey,
yo, I
don't
remember
believe
dogs.
everything you hear. Just don't
Nah,
believe
man.
everything you see. Just happen what you hear.
You
Goddamn,
know what I'm saying?
Hey,
young.
it's New Year's Eve.
Real
We gonna
talk.
talk reckless tonight. You feel me? New Year's Eve, we gonna
Hey,
talk reckless, niggas sipping and shit like that. So let me tell you a quick story about this chick that one of the little Instagram chicks that think she popping and shit like that. On Instagram, she seen popping. Niggas be like, damn son, that's fine, that's fly and all that. Yeah, I went to Shorty house, boy. One day I was coming from work. And Shorty's like, oh, you wanna come hang out? And I'm like, yo, I'm mad tired. I'm gonna go home. She's like, oh, you can come take a nap here, and then we can chill and you can take a nap here. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. I ain't shit to do. I went to Shorty house, boy. This bitch lived in a room in somebody's house on the third floor in a room, like damn near
that
attic,
nigga said
damn
she
near
lived in a room.
boy, yo,
Hold up, he
damn,
said a room.
yeah, damn near attic status. You feel me? Then on top of it, the room was dark than a motherfucker with one little baby window, dogs. I felt like one of them horror movies when you go to that haunted house and you see that little girl standing out in the attic through the window and shit like that. You scared out your ass, like
Yo,
what the fuck, bro? She had an air bed. And I'm like, and then she already seen how I'm looking at the room, and then she's like, "Oh, I prefer airbed because I can move it out the way when I want to." And I'm like, "What the fuck, boy?" And the
Hey,
whole time when I see, yo, I used
hey,
to be like,
man,
"Damn,
she say she might have to get creative. You know what I'm saying?
nah. That's what's up.
dogs, I used to want it to smash until I saw that shit. Oh, that shit just killed my whole vibe. I'm like, hold on, how the fuck you got red bottoms? How you got fucking Chanel bag and all this extra shit, and you live in a fucking haunted fucking attic, bro? Like, what the fuck? This shit looks haunted. What the fuck? Why am I here, dogs? I spooned that bitch and went to sleep, dog. Yeah, because I was tired as shit. Yeah, she kept trying, when you spoon a bitch and she want to fuck out, she be like wiggling up. She like try to keep putting her ass closer to you and shit like that. She kept doing that shit, nigga. I was like, bitch, this shit happening on my mind. In my mind, I'm like, I'm going to fuck to sleep. I'm using you as a closer spot than coming all the way home just to take a nap because I'm on the run right now, son. Like, that ass
Man,
went to sleep.
skip that, nigga. Hey, me and Casper would have went live on that broad up in the attic, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't
Hey,
wanted
it
to
would
be
went,
there, bro.
Hey, y'all,
it would have went
his
down
name. Hey,
on
you
the
see
on the
name
air
himself
mattress.
Rough House. That nigga, hey, you
Man,
see name himself Rough House,
Yo,
goddamn.
hey,
I'm bougie
real
once in a
talk.
while, bro. Once in a while, I'm bougie. Sometimes it's like, fuck it.
Hey,
But when I
it
got
get
older, I
rough.
got bougie a little bit, bro.
It get rough in the house. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Hey, get man. Hey, nigga,
You'll
I done,
fuck around.
man.
Hey, rough house. You'll fuck around and pop the bitch airbed, bro. Chill.
Man,
Hey, hold up. Hey, man, jump in the chat real quick. And Rough,
Uh,
turn up. My bad,
Hey,
bro.
real, nah, I'm saying, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if that's the best she got, hey, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm digging the broad out based on potential. You know what? I think you can do better. You know what I'm saying? Skip it. You know, I see it in you. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
goddamn it, I see it in you.
I
Hey,
see it in you. You know what I'm saying?
what
Hey,
Nigga Bernard say, you see right through me. How do you do that shit,
you know what I'm
goddamn?
saying?
They said,
Real
how you
talk.
do that, bro?
Hey, I'll go ahead and pour a gallon of dick in the draws, man. It's all good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Shit.
believe in you when you ain't even believe in your
You know what I'm
goddamn
saying? I believe in you more than you do.
Um,
Hey, one day, one day this air mattress is gonna turn into a box spring. You know what I'm saying? It's going down.
shit.
damn.
That nigga brother, that nigga
Hey,
Voice TV in the building. What's up with it, homie? What up, Pounder in chat? Rod X, Happy New Year to the Pounder in chat. Happy New
Rod
Year,
X the
Rod X.
champ.
Trey X hiding that voice. La La D turning it up.
Oh man, I'm talking bad like that. And Lala in the chat. Hey, Lala, I'm sorry.
Hey,
Hey,
you know, La, the fam, she one of us, goddamn.
yeah,
I
Lala with
know,
us. She,
man,
she,
but
she know we talk shit, boy.
hey, Lala be putting the nigga in check though, man.
Hey, yeah, I was gonna say that. Hey, La, fool, man. Don't let her
Hey,
trick
man,
you, goddamn. Don't let the pretty
I,
face fool you.
hey, you know what I'm saying, man? Please,
She
please,
ain't hanging
please.
around the gyms and the traps and the highs and shit for that, goddamn.
You know what I'm saying?
On
Please
the
don't let.
whole team. Don't nobody fuck with her neither. You
You
know
know what
what
I'm
I'm saying?
saying?
Hey,
Hey, for anybody that don't know, man, don't let the smooth taste fool you, cause Lala will go fed on you. You know what I'm
and
saying?
Lala probably got some stories to tell too. Lala, one day you got to jump on and tell us a story, man.
Yeah,
We can
La.
share mad stories, man. I know you got a story. Just give us a story on how your G dudes, man. You don't got to tell no where dudes actually succeeded. Give us some of the
Hey,
fields. You feel me?
real, hey, real talk, man. Hey, Lala, she block family, man. You know what I'm saying? She rock with the corner. She rock with the trap. She rock with, you know what I'm saying, with the house. She rock with the whole block. She block fam. Lala, you gonna have to get on live with us one day, man.
Hey, Trey said y'all wives better not be listening.
Ah,
Hey, they know what's
hey,
up, man.
why? Hold up. Why ain't Trey on this live?
Yeah, Trey, where you at, goddamn? You
Trey
over there
Where
probably
you
got a
at,
lot going
Trey?
on in the
rolled up
crib.
again?
Hey, nigga, bring your tight back ass on this motherfucking stream with us,
Yo,
man.
did Trey and them do a live yesterday, bro? Because I see something popped up, and I'm like, oh shit, I didn't even know about it.
I don't know, but what I do know is them dudes was up at 4:30 in the
Oh
morning,
yeah,
bro,
Live,
or
that's what
4 in the
live.
was.
morning. The other morning, calling the fight that was going down over in Japan or something like that, man.
Yeah, I seen the shit
Them
popped
boys
up.
be on it.
Hey, that's what's up, man. Yo, one of the funniest lives I've ever heard, bro, was that morning when these niggas was on calling that Tevin Farmer fight from the warehouse, yo. Oh
Yeah,
my God, those. I was at work laughing like a motherfucker, like fucking 4 in the morning, bro. My coworkers are looking at me like, what the fuck is wrong with him? I'm like, yo, this shit is funny as hell, bro. These niggas have me rolling. It's like, yo, niggas are calling a fight through the intercom and shit like that. That shit was fucking hilarious, bro. I think it was
yeah.
Tevin Farmer versus somebody out in the UK, I think like that. But it was like in a
Was
warehouse.
it Tennyson? Was that his name,
Yeah, no, no,
Tennyson?
no, no, not Tennyson. It was another fight. The fight before
Oh,
Tennyson fight. The one exactly before that. That shit. had me rolling, bro. That shit was
Man,
hilarious, though.
bro, I know I woke up that morning. I know it was about 5 o'clock, bro. I woke up that morning and I just happened to check my phone for some reason, man. And I got that alert. Them niggas had already been on the live for like 2 hours. I'm like, man, what in the world? Is that for real? And sure enough,
Yeah,
man, they was calling the fight. Hey, that's dedication, man. That's the grind, bro. That's what you call getting it out the mud. For real.
man. Them boy, hey, when you love boxing, bro, yo, you go above and beyond. You feel me? Some
That's
of
what's
us
up.
love the sport, bro. This is our sport. You feel me? And
Real
that's why
talk.
we get mad when we see bullshit happening in the sport. You feel me?
Hey, Topcatz. Hey, that boy Trey say send him a link, man.
Hey Trey, check your hangouts. I had messaged you.
Yo, Top Cats, you want me to tell you a trick? When you go to Hangouts, go to Marlo's Corner. Click one of the links that they sent us, and that's how I was able to find you.
See, I'm fucking with it on my phone right now. You feel me?
Yeah, me too. I'm on my phone
I
too.
got the laptop in front of me, but I don't want to press the wrong button or something and knock the whole motherfucker out. So yeah, I don't even know how to turn
Now
it
you
off.
could do it on your phone. Let me tell you. Go to where it says people. It says go to click where it says the Marlo's Corner. From the last Hangout, you click to join them in Google
Yeah.
Hangouts, and then click on the three little dots, and it'll say people, like showing you all the people that was on the Hangouts. Click that, and then you can see other people info. That's how I saw your
All
shit.
right, hold on. All right, so I just clicked on Marlo, and all right, it say send message, voice call, video call.
Yeah. While you doing that, I'm gonna jump in the chats. Lala D saying, "Okay, pretty Vicky." Lala D, what up? You definitely got to jump in one day, man.
Oh, she
Uh,
she said she gonna
huh?
get
All
down
I
with
do,
us.
you want a link?
Yeah, she gonna get down with us one day. Ronald
Hey,
Finkley saying, "My girl paid
yeah,
no attention." That's what's
yo,
up.
hey, yeah. Hey, La, you want a link?
You want a link, Lala?
Hey, I'm saying that shit like I own the trap or something, bro.
Nah, you do own these motherfuckers, man. Hey, everybody, hey, control traffic. That's all we gotta do, man. We ain't gonna bring no attention notice, man. We vibing. Hey,
Yeah, man. It's
no,
New
ain't no
Year's Eve,
reason to
man.
go, man.
We
You know
chilling,
what I'm
and we
saying?
having fun. You feel me? But we
Hey,
got, but wait, Top
what's up?
Cat. Since we on your channel, boy, and it's New Year's Eve, I want us all to do like a little breakdown. I don't know if you guys did some shit like this yet, but I want us to all do a little breakdown on the fights we saw this year. Like everybody doing it, I think we need to do it too. I mean, I wanted to do it regardless. Our
Yeah,
favorite fights,
yeah,
best
we can turn
knockouts, all
up.
that type of shit, bro. So we got to run through them topics. You feel me? I'm gonna try to
All
make a
right,
list while y'all talking, and yeah, I'm gonna try to make a little list while y'all talking, so we can see, what subjects we should cover
all
on.
right.
Yeah.
Hey, the Queen Lala said she ain't gonna get down today, man, but she gonna get in one day. She said promise.
Yeah, definitely. That's cool. That's good enough. One day is cool.
Vegeta done
Going
stepped
down
in
with
the
y'all,
house.
man.
What he do?
Yeah. What's up with y'all, man? What's going
What's
Trey,
on?
going?
what up? What up? What up?
The
Yeah, man.
legendary Trey X.
Y'all already know I've been wanting to come on, man. Motherfucker been trying to pay that sleep debt. Cause I've been up for like 48 hours down there. I done got a little sleep, you know what I'm saying? But like before we called that fight, I was up the whole day before, arguing with my girl and shit on some bullshit. Stayed up all night. And then the next day I gotta call the fight at 4 in the morning. And then we done called a fight, so I'm kind of wired up. I still couldn't really relax after that. So I've been trying to just rest up. But y'all know I was gonna come fuck with you though. What's up with y'all?
Already.
hmm
Chilling, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we trying to see 2018 on out, and you know what I'm saying, usher 2019 on in. You know what I'm saying, with the whole block fam.
I already
hmm
say, speaking of my avatar, though, say I went back and watched that fight again,
What you
and
think?
hey, I like what Harrison did in that fight, man. Harrison took
Hey,
that
man.
boy ass to school.
I feel
When I
like I
went
was
back
one
and
of the
watched
only
that shit.
ones saying that boy lost, saying that Charlo lost, bro. Because I think he legitly took the L, bro. Like you know what it is? He has what it takes to do it, I feel, but he did everything wrong that night, dogs. And Tony Harrison capitalized on all his mistakes. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's
And
why I was
it's
so adamant about it.
hey, you know one thing that killed me, and I saw this in both brothers' fights, man, was the lack of head movement. Tony Harrison
Yeah.
was Tony Harrison was steady putting that jab and that 1-2 on Mel, and
Yeah.
then what's the Russian cat? Korobov? Is that was
hmm
that his name? Man,
Yeah,
Yeah.
bruh, Maul could not get out of the way of that straight right all night long. He would not move his head. And I was
It was
like,
straight left from the
straight left. I'm
southpaw.
sorry. Yeah, straight left. That's straight left all night long, bro. And I was just like scratching my head, like, nigga, move your head. Dang.
Well, you got to understand this too, Rough House. Like when you on the outside and you got all your weight on the front foot, it's hard to get away from a jab or a straight punch, like a straight left hand down
Right.
the pipe. You see what I'm saying? That was one problem that I had with Danny Jacobs, because he liked to post up on his front foot on the outside. That's why he was able to get hit with jabs and stuff, especially early in his career and against Triple G when he fought him. You know what I'm saying? And I thought that would be something that Charlo could use against him. But that's also
Yeah.
a problem that they have. Posted up on your front foot with all your weight on the front foot while you on the outside. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, most great front foot fighters fight on the inside. They don't post up on the outside on your front foot. It's hard to
Yeah.
use your defense and shit when you do that. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta be uber athletic and have lightning quick reflexes. Roy Jones was one of the very few fighters that was able to get away with that, bro. He could have his weight on the front foot, leaning forward, but he could still evade punches and slip shots and then counter off that too. But Roy is a unicorn, you know what I'm saying? So maybe I'm just spoiled off that.
Well, I didn't really see Roy Jones fighting out the front foot on the outside. He'll
Uh,
set that trap for you. You know what I'm saying? Like Mayweather will do that shit. Like he'll lean forward and try to bait you in for a jab or something, so he can pull back and come with his pull counter or something. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
he ain't posted up fighting off the front foot the way somebody like the Charlos do. You know what I'm saying? Look at
right.
Ronald Finkley down there talking shit, talking about the judges for bullshit and trash. Nah, actually, I saw it differently, man. I thought that was a victory for boxing. The sweet science won that night. I know the old schools in the gyms always talking about how when you get tired, you able to still win rounds with just your jab. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
This man went out there and had a jab, got his jab working, and he was able to come home with the victory. See, like I think what a lot of people getting caught up on is when Jamel was jumping on him, it looked like he was hitting this man when he wasn't. This motherfucker Harrison was blocking that shit. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
Charlo's so strong that even when Harrison block it, it'll move his whole body. You
yeah,
see what I'm saying? So it looked like
yeah,
it's more dramatic than what it is. But Harrison was all right. That's why he'll start smiling and shit. And
yeah,
another person that deserves credit for this is Harrison's dad, because he was planting the seed in the judge's mind. Like Charlo would step in with a lead left hook, Harrison to catch it with the right glove. It's possibly like good catch. You see what I'm saying? So like the
right.
judges here, they see, oh yeah, that was a good catch, huh, man? He got
Yeah,
his dick fist working out there on this boy. So I think he deserves some credit for that too, man. Like you have to really go back and look at the fight closely to see what's going on. You got to look and see what's landing. Look at them close moments and see what's going on. You're gonna see Chartlow doing a lot of missing, and he walking straight into the jab, head popping up like a goddamn Pez dispenser. You
yep,
know what I'm saying? Like that's what I saw, man. He was goddamn Harrison was making a miss, and he was getting his work off in that motherfucker too. That's just the way I saw it.
yep, yeah. I agree. I agree. Hey, what do you think? Do you think that boy Charlo should have done more inside work?
I mean, yeah, I mean going to the body and shit like that.
Yeah,
That's what we was talking about. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? But
yeah,
I think like I hold Ronnie Shields responsible for these fighters because
yep,
they don't know how to fight on the back foot. Yeah, on the back foot. All they know how to do is fight off the front foot. I don't care whether you inside or you outside or mid range. That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? That made me think about my coach that I had when I was young, Lynn Ball. When I met this man, I was 16. I already been fighting for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? I
mm-hmm,
already got fights and shit. I meet this man, he tell me I don't even know how to box. I don't know how to fight. Like I'm raw talent. You know what I'm saying? So he broke me down from the feet up, and he got me off that front foot because that's what I was fighting off of. He taught me how to fight on the back foot, and it's like it's a total different game. You know what I'm saying? And I
yep,
feel like a world class trainer like Ronnie Shields, he should have had like the type of frames that the Charlos have. They got good height, they got good arm length and stuff. He should have taught these dudes how to fight off their back foot, man.
yeah,
Teach them how to be more defensively responsible. Because if you fighting off the back foot, you able to rotate your at the waist and stuff easier, move your head and shit. It's easier to do that when you're on the back foot than when you're on the front foot. That
right.
would have helped them. That would have helped them guys, man.
Yeah, And you know what? I blame the trainers too, but what I blame the trainers for, bro, is like it seemed like neither one of those brothers went into the fight with a plan B. It seemed like there was no adjustment, and it just so happened that Maul was able to catch Korobov in the 12th and do something decisive that was able to sway the judges. But up until then, bro, I ain't gonna front. I had Maul losing that fight,
Well, I feel like
but it just
Jamal.
seemed like
I feel like
it seemed
Jamal.
like neither
Oh, my
one of
bad.
the no, I was just saying it just seemed like neither one of the brothers, you know, computed what they saw, processed it, and thought, okay, well now I need to change and do this. It was like the same thing over and over and over. And they say the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. And they didn't make adjustments.
Well, I saw Jamel did the same thing the whole fight to me.
Hmm.
Yep.
I agree
Fight,
with.
but Jamal, I saw Jamal make an offensive adjustment though. I saw him start to lead off with the straight right hand instead of working the jab as much.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? But a constant mistake that he made though is that he fought the dude toe to toe. He was up against the southpaw. Let's get this lead foot dominance. He needs to keep his lead foot to the outside of his lead foot,
Right.
and he wasn't doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And like the fact that he was on the front foot the whole time, he couldn't get on the back foot. That he didn't make no defensive adjustment. So he was
Right.
taking a straight left hand down the pike all night
All
from
night.
the first round to the 12th round. But he did make an offensive adjustment, and he was able to lead off with the straight right hand, and he was having success with that, and that made him more comfortable in the fight. Because I remember talking about that when we was doing the commentary and shit.
Yeah.
Trey makes a valid point because I'm gonna jump in and give my opinion real quick. What I saw Jamel Charlo making the same mistake he made in the Austin Trout fight. Head hunting all night, not landing on the head. You're not gonna head. It's very stupid to headhunt a slick fighter with a long jab like Austin Trout and like fucking Tony Harrison. And Jamel would not adjust, and he kept doing the same shit, thinking like eventually I'm gonna catch up to him. No, kill the body and then you'll catch up to the head. But if you think you're gonna just attack the head all night, good luck, bro. You got to get to the body first, and if you don't, you're gonna miss that head all night. And Jamel kept missing the head all night, bro. Jamel did the same mistake he made against Trout against Harrison. And so I look at Jamal as a fighter that can make more adjustments because, again, like I saw, like, again, piggybacking off of Trey, Jamal made the adjustments a little bit, but at the same time, who had an opponent like Jamal Charlo, his opponent changed from to a southpaw, right? He fought a guy that
Yep.
was a southpaw. Was he training for a southpaw?
Yeah, he was training for goddamn, Willie Monroe.
Willie
Yeah.
Monroe.
Yep, he was training for Willie Monroe, and he still didn't have the lead foot dominance down. That's what I was tripping off of.
But because a lot of fighters, I feel like a lot of fighters still don't understand that lead dominance. Keeping your foot on the outside of his foot when you're fighting against a southpaw, and then your straight right is just as deadly as his straight left because the
Right.
southpaw will guarantee throw that straight left.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Ronnie
even when I play
Shields.
basketball, huh?
Ronnie Shields supposed to know though. They supposed
Right.
they got a world class trainer, bro. They got Ronnie Shields. He should be teaching them this shit.
Do you think he taught them that? Because
It don't look like it. It don't
That's what I
look
was
like
gonna ask.
because one of the problems I have is like none of them was viciously going to the body, and I'm like, why not go? Like you fight Jamal going against Korobov, for older guy. Yo, go to his body. He's an older guy. He's not tight in the midsection. You might want to abuse his body. If you're not gonna land the headshots, at least go to the body. But they never really changed up the game plan. Jamal changed it up slightly better than Jamel. Jamel never changed it. Jamel threw one body shot, which was a right hook to the body. It kind of caught Tony Harrison's attention. Tony Harrison brought down the arm, and Jamel never went back to that. And I think he didn't go back to it because he kept getting clipped with a jab. You feel me? The jab was coming so long, and Tony Harrison seemed to have a long ass fucking jab. He might be a big dude because he was taller than Mel. You feel me?
Well, it's another thing that y'all leaving out.
What's
When you go up to a level like where you got slick fighters and stuff, you also got to be able to use your feint game. Like when you got motherfuckers like Corbo, motherfuckers like Harrison that's gonna be sprawling trying to get out the way, and you got a strong punch like the Charlos, if you shoot a fake, they gonna respect it and they gonna react to it. And then you can, instead of punching where they are, you can punch where they going. You see what I'm
Yep.
saying? Well, that's their next level shit. And they not doing that. Like when I watched Jamel and Jamal, I didn't see them throw a feint the whole time. I just see them just coming to the guy, shooting jabs, throwing the 1-2, doing whatever they doing, but they not fainting and shit like that. So to
Yep.
me, that shows that they not next level thinkers. They
Yeah.
like a quarterback in the NFL that like to see you wide open before they throw the pass instead of throwing you
Throwing
open.
you open. Real talk. They're not able to walk their opponents or feint their opponents into a trap.
I
Yeah.
saw Harrison fainting the shit out of Jamel though. I saw that shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
He was fainting the shit. He was fainting the shit out of Jamel.
But
That's
think about it
crazy.
though. When you got something established, like he had the jab established, like sometimes he would shoot a feint and you would see Jamel just ready to parry it with his right
Yep.
hand, like he was just anticipating it. See, when you got something established, you able to use a feint and it's gonna be effective. You know what I'm saying? And he was
Yep.
able to step in with lead left hooks too. A lot of people wasn't talking about them lead left hooks that he was throwing, but he was throwing them lead left hooks along with the jab. You know what I'm saying?
Remember doing the hangouts. Remember I kept saying Harrison was throwing a 3-piece. He was throwing a left jab, a right hook, and a left hook after that. And Jamel would dodge the jab, the right hook, the right cross, but the left hook that comes as the third punch will always land against him because he was squatting down in the same fucking position all night, bro. I was so aggravated by it, son. I felt like they just looked so 1 and 2 dimensional that night, man. It was ridiculous.
Hey,
Both of
let me
them. They
let
didn't
me
move they didn't show no head movement.
hey, let me ask y'all this then. Does both of those boys' last performance, does that change your outlook on what we originally thought about the Charlo brothers? Your
It
Man,
might be the
perception?
competition.
for me, like I looked at this shit like from a macro perspective, like the big picture. And like I was like, damn, man, we used to live and die with our favorite fighters. You remember we used to live and die with Mayweather, Roy
And
Jones,
Tyson.
James Tony, who
Yeah.
like
Mike
these great
Tyson.
fighters,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
with skills. I'm talking about Olympic gold medalists, fighters that had 100 amateur fights, 200 amateur fights. And now we living and dying with people like the Charlos. They don't even shoot feints.
Right.
Tall guys that could keep you at the end of their punches, but they coming to you moving their head like they bobbing and weaving to get on the inside and shit. Like you tall, bro. Why the fuck do you gotta step to me like you short and compact? You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Right.
just funny how we done regressed as far as the fighters that we have. And to me, I ain't trying to sound like the old geezer or something, but like when you got trainers like Emmanuel Stewart dying and stuff like that, it seems like they taking some of the science with them. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like I'm just not seeing the sweet science like I once saw it. Ain't no James Tony out there. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody like a Terrence Crawford, he a great fighter, good skill fighter, but somebody like him can come and be pound for pound right now. I'm
Yeah.
not
I've
sure if he could have been pound for pound 15, 20 years ago. Number
I've
one,
never
you know
seen.
what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm straight, like you said. I've never seen a fighter like James. James Toney is one of my favorite fighters, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Since like the '90s, bro. And I've never seen a fighter like him ever since. That shit was the fact that James Toney had a chin. The dude can box. The dude parry punches and he counters very well. The defense, the shoulder roll, bro. I've never seen a fighter like that till this day.
Yeah.
Floyd had similar. Floyd was similar. Floyd was similar, but James Toney throws more than Floyd. So it was like James Toney is like, yo, I haven't seen that. Why isn't guys like him becoming maybe trainers or teaching other guys that skill set from his hometown or wherever he's from or wherever he lives? Teach guys that type of skill so we can bring boxers in the game that got styles like yours because that shit is tough. That's a tough style to learn. You
Hey,
feel me?
and just think if, say for instance, like Deontay Wilder was as technically sound and advanced as Muhammad Ali was, what he would be right now. You know what I'm
But he
saying?
don't even have to go that far. He can go as close as what's his name, Lennox
No,
Lewis. That was
yeah,
giving him some pointers.
I'm just saying, but I think the gap between Lennox Lewis and Ali is like light years apart. I think Ali was way more advanced, technically and fundamentally than Lewis was. But I'm just saying, and Trey was bringing it back to like the
I
old school
slightly
fighters.
disagree.
Yeah, I disagree because
I slightly
Ali
disagree. You
What?
go ahead,
Ali,
Trey. I'll let you
yeah,
go first. I'm gonna tell you why I disagree, but I'm gonna let Trey go first.
yeah. Ali was not a like a technical like fundamentally sound type of fighter. He was a great athlete. You know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
he was able to do things and get away with shit that other fighters couldn't get away with. You know what I'm saying? Like you see how Ali used to lean back and shit from punches. They don't
Yep.
teach you that shit in the gym. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So like he was just a great athlete. Somebody like Lennox Lewis, he wasn't a great athlete like that. I feel like he was very fundamentally sound. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? The way he worked the jab and shit, working the right hand, like it just looked like some textbook out the gym shit. Ali was kind of unorthodox, and that was one of the reasons that he was so successful.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm a,
Yeah.
I'm a, I'm gonna
I
get my
concede
point.
that. Yeah. Yeah.
I
But
believe Ali, like Trey said, was more of an athletic guy. He was more of a athletic guy than Lennox Lewis, but Lennox Lewis was a better fundamental boxer. On top of it, what Ali had that made him survive better than Lennox Lewis is a fucking great ass chin. Ali had a
Yeah,
great chin. Ali can take a
yeah,
fucking punch. And when
yeah.
fighters landed that same punch on Lennox Lewis, it just knocked him out. And it didn't do
yeah.
it with Ali. That's how Hasim Rahman and what's the other guy? Fuck is this guy's name? The
Was it
other guy that knocked him out against the ropes. Um, with the right hook. Fuck. Whatever the guy's
Yeah,
name is. Was it Oliver McCall? Was it McCall?
Yeah, it was
yeah. I
McCall.
think
Was
McCall
McCall,
was
right?
the
That
name.
knocked out Lewis.
McCall.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is like that's how those guys was able to get Lewis. Lewis was doing good in those fights. It's just that those guys clipped him and put him to sleep because uh, he didn't have a good chin as Ali. You feel me? So Ali chin saved him a lot. Ali was a similar to Roy Jones kind of guy, except he had a fucking great chin. Because Roy Jones was a great
Yeah.
Yeah,
athlete, but not a great fundamental boxer. Roy Jones did a lot of things wrong. If Roy Jones had a chin, till this day, pound for pound, bro. Till this day,
Okay.
if he had a chin.
Well then let's rephrase it then. Let's say if Deontay Wilder was as technically and fundamentally sound as Lennox Lewis, then you know what
He'd be deadly, bro.
oh
he's a
man, yeah.
he's a
He'd be
very good
deadly.
Fucking
fighter.
deadly.
He's a very good fighter now, man. But what he would be if he was, and you would think, like you were saying before, that trainers would be training this, on a fundamental level, on a building block level in the gym, and it seems like they just let these dudes get in there and do whatever it is that they do. If he's a knockout artist, we're not gonna work on nothing but the knockout. You know what I'm saying? That's all we looking for. You know,
You see, I
it
feel like what I feel like changed. What I feel changed is like we saw Broner in his corner telling his fighter, no, telling his trainer, "Yo, chill out. I got this. Leave me alone. I got this." I feel like a lot of fighters have that mindset nowadays. This is a social media era. This is the era of arrogance, and a lot of these fighters are arrogant and they think they know it all. So therefore, when the trainer might be trying to teach these guys something, these guys are very arrogant. They're brash. They're making the money. They're cocky. They're all over Instagram and social media, and they're social media popular. So they got this confidence that yo, I'm the man. I got this, and they won't sit there and let a trainer break them and then build them back up. Because sometimes you got to break a dude and then build him
right.
back up. You feel me? And these fighters are just not willing to let that happen no more. So and a guy like
But you
Wilder.
also too, like fighters used to have like a more respect for the sweet science. Like somebody like James Toney, he would sit down with Bill Miller, his first coach, and they would watch tape. They would watch the old fighters. Somebody like Floyd Mayweather, him and his dad, they'll sit down and watch Sugar Ray Leonard versus Hagler and go back and forth on who they thought would win. You know what I'm saying? Like these young fighters, like imagine Adrian Broner and them sitting down watching some Joe Lewis and all that shit. Imagine the Charlos sitting down watching some throwback Sugar Ray Robinson. Like I don't see that shit happening. Like
Because
like
they
they
think they're
more
better than
like
those guys. They think they're better than those guys because they're more popular on social media. That's the problem.
and plus they
It's
be
a
great athletes too. They great athletes and
Yeah.
they just rely on that athleticism too much. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Mhm.
Right. I agree 100%.
We
Yeah.
need we need to get back to like a renaissance to the sweet science. You know what I'm
Do
saying? Cause like of course, like even somebody like me, bro, I ain't nowhere near on these folks level. But me and my old coach, we'll sit down and watch the fights together. And he'll tell me what he's seeing and what the dude doing wrong and what he doing right and stuff like that. Like my coach don't even like these fighters today except for Terrence Crawford. That's the only coach. That's the only fighter that he likes. When he used to love Mayweather and Andre Ward and stuff, but when they retired, the only fighter that he'll really care to watch is Terrence Crawford. And that's crazy. Out of all the fighters in the game, that's the only fighter that he likes. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
Hey, I don't mean to break y'all wheels. Hey, I got a question. Hey, y'all ever heard of a female fighter called Destiny Day Owens?
Destiny Day Owens. No, I haven't.
Nah.
She out of Baltimore.
Is she good?
Yeah, she coming up. Yeah. She a bad motherfucker, man. 2015, 2017 Golden Glove. Yeah, she got something, man. Carissa Shields, Raquel Miller, all the other female fighters, they know about her. I supposed to get an interview with her, man.
That's what's up.
That's what's up.
I chopped it up with her. She said it's a go. It's a green light. She got 2 jobs and shit. She be working 2 jobs and shit. So single parent.
That's what's up. Hey, and you know what? You brought up Clarissa Shields, bro, and kind of to piggyback on that point that that Maine was making about fighters thinking they got all the answers and not really wanting to listen to what the corner say. That's one of the things I kind of see in Clarissa Shields, bro, is that she doesn't want to take the sound advice that she gets, because we saw the videos where Andre Ward was trying to give her pointers and stuff and this and that, and even in that video you kind of see her be like, come on, well, yeah, blah, blah, what, like she had all the answers, you know what I'm saying? And we constantly say that we don't see any progression, any evolution, you know what I'm saying, in her fight game. So I think that was a pretty good example of that right there.
I think Clarissa Shields gonna fight a lot of demons, you feel me? Just because her skills, her ability, you know what I'm saying? They moving her along right now, you know what I'm saying? I mean, she fought back to back less than like a month and a half, something like that.
Yeah, but shoot.
I think just for so long, man, she probably was feeling like she got it a little harder. I don't know. Do y'all know why she fell out with her coach, her last coach?
Maybe for the same reason he talking about right now.
I don't know. Yeah, but I can't blame no external sources on lack of skills. I mean, like she was able to use her gifts to get through the amateurs, but now it's more relying on skills. And people like Andre Ward and Terrence not Terrence Crawford, but Shakur Stevenson trainer, what's his name? I can't even think his name. But they be telling her what she doing wrong, what she need to work on. Like they see the simplicity. You see what I'm saying? Like you done had fighters that done had problems outside the ring. Andre Ward, Mikey Garcia, they still got their skills tight. You know what I'm saying? Andre Ward came back in the ring and did what he had to do. You see what I'm saying? So I can't blame her not getting recognition in certain areas or whatever for her lack of progression.
Nah, I was meaning like, you know how if you listen to her, she always say like she not getting certain opportunities, but I mean she getting champion, she getting built fight after fight, but I guess she see herself at a certain place, you know what I'm saying, and she not there yet, you know what I'm saying. She feeling like her skills and her ability, her achievements, she should be like the poster girl, kind of like what Wilder saying, shit, I'm the heavyweight champion of America, you know what I'm saying, and he don't get the same publicity. I'm saying it from like that end.
I think she's trying to do what I think she's trying to get the accolades that Loma got off of coming from the amateurs.
She always bring up Loma.
Who, her?
Yeah, she always bring him up. She said
I didn't even know that. I just said it because I feel like Loma is a guy that was a decorated amateur, and he came in the game and got all kind of praises and props for being a decorated amateur and got the accolades. And I believe she feel like she might not be getting the same accolades, but she got to realize she's different from him, if you know what I mean.
I think you realize it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, shoot.
Hey, man, did you get them questions? My bad, bro.
No, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. The questions was I wanted us to talk about like shit like best fights, y'all favorite fights of the year, right? Best KO, biggest upset, the best upcoming fighter that you think gonna be the guy that's gonna reign in 2019. You know, shit like that, man. I got a couple more, but we can start with those.
All right, turn up.
All All right, so who y'all think? What y'all think was like? We're gonna go with the best. One of y'all favorite fights of the year.
Mine,
Who do y'all?
mine
One of
was.
my.
Oh,
Oh,
go
go
ahead.
ahead. My favorite fight of the year. I'm gonna be honest. I was live for that fight, man. This shit was. Oh man, bro. I can even blink. Jared Hurd versus fucking Austin. Not Trump.
Lord,
And who loaned it, Laura?
Laura. Yeah,
that was
Hurd
bad.
versus Laura was crazy to me. I was live for that fight in Barclays, man. That was a fight. That was a fight to me. The back and forth because Laura was out jabbing this guy, beating him up, but Hurd was just relentless. He wouldn't give up. Hurd is relentless, bro. Yo, my shorty called Hurd the mummy, son. She said he just keep walking at you like a fucking mummy. He just don't stop. And I'm like, yo, that's absolutely right, bro. No matter what you do with this guy, he's just coming at you. But again, sidebar real quick. Tony Harrison was putting all kind of paws on Jared Hurd the same way he was putting them paws on Jamel
No,
Charlo. Tony Harrison was beating smoke out of Jared Hurd. He had Jared Hurd up
I
against the
had
ropes and just launching at him, bro.
I had bet on Harrison, man. We was up 6-3. Shit, we were winning, goddamn. We took that right uppercut, man. Goddamn, I was sick when he
Yo,
took that shit, man.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was a good
Goodness.
ass fight to me, bro.
So that's your favorite fight, man. Hey, it was a
Yeah.
couple of fights, man. I like that. I like that Jose Ramirez versus Antonio Orozco fight, man. That was a goddamn war. I remember when we called this fight, like when they was getting the instructions from the judges. I remember these guys couldn't even be still to get their instructions. Like they were just fidgeting and jumping around and shit. And then when they got up in the ring and the actual fight started, I was like, God damn, so even their head movement was just hard. It just hard head movement. And then when they started fighting, I'm talking about they were just throwing hands, throwing combinations. And then another good fight was goddamn Lenny Zapopina versus Alex Salcedo. That was a great fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about them
Yeah.
motherfuckers threw hands. I think they had the round of the year with that 7th round. That was a fucking fight. And also Alex Salcedo versus Maurice Hooker was a good
Maurice
fight.
Hooker. Yeah.
Yeah, man, that was a great fight, man. That shit had ebbs and flows. Goddamn, Salcedo dropped Hooker, had Hooker hurt.
no.
Hooker withstood all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Got back in the mix, like bacon, eggs, and grits,
Uh,
and put it there. That was a hell of a fight. And that goddamn well, I'm gonna say this one. Hey, did you do upset of the year? Upset of the year would be a good one too.
yeah, he said that.
Yeah, I have
Okay,
upset of the year in there too.
Hey,
okay.
hey, Trey, I'm mad at you, bro, because you stole one of my fights with that Hooker Salcedo fight.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah, that was good.
You
that was a
stole one of
rumble in the jungle.
that was good, but so I'm gonna have to go with some low hanging fruit, bro, man, or Wilder Ortiz, man. That from the opening
Oh
bell,
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
That was a fight where I was 50-50 who was gonna win this fight, dog. I was not all the way like, yeah, man, Wilder gonna do this, dude, man. From the opening bell, I was like, ooh, ooh, and you had, like you said, ebbs and flows. You had the technical boxer versus the KO destroyer, and both guys hurt in the fight. You know what I'm saying? Wilder comes through at the end with that super duper oopa loop. You know what I'm saying? That neutron bomb he hit him with and took him out, man. Man, that one of my favorites, and one of my other favorites, bro. And a lot of people are gonna disagree with me, man. But that the dog Bay Navarrete fight,
I
that
was gonna
fight.
say that one for upset of the year.
Oh,
I thought that
okay.
was an upset. That's what I was gonna say for that one.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's one of my
man,
upsets of the year too.
bro, that fight right there, man, it just blew my mind to see Navarrete, the way he looks, the awkwardness, the clumsiness, I can't even say it, uncoordinate. You know what I'm trying to say? Lack of coordination,
Yeah.
but him still to be able to do what he did, you know, strictly due to volume punching. You know what I'm
What you
saying?
got? Rough House. What you got that as your best fight?
That's one of them. That's one of
Okay.
them. Yeah, I guess it. Well, nah, that wouldn't be my upset of the year, but that's one of my
Yeah,
favorite fights.
we're gonna go piece by piece. We're gonna go,
All
title
right,
by title.
all right. My favorite fight, man. It was out of the herd, Laura. That was a bad motherfucker. I'm talking about all the way to the
Yeah,
end,
well,
man. Deontay Wilder, Luis Ortiz, man. I couldn't sit down for that motherfucker, man. I was
yeah,
pacing this shit.
That's probably number one.
Hey man, I was all on my knees and shit, nigga. When they sitting in the corner and shit, nigga, I would wait, man. I couldn't blink. I couldn't go take a piss. I couldn't get nothing to drink, man. I thought that bitch was gonna be over any second. You feel me? That hoe right there, man. But I think
Topcat. Hey, Topcat, how did you feel in the 7th round when that boy Ortiz caught Wilder with that shot?
man, hey, everything just started spinning. Hey, everything. I felt like what Wilder said. That nigga had me in the whirlwind. You feel me? I was in the whirlwind too. That nigga Ortiz daisy shit at me when he caught Wilder with that.
Hey, I'm telling you, if you look at that fight as a whole, 2 undefeated heavyweights, both the motherfuckers on top of their game, everything that's at stake, the drama in the fight. Like the fight was so significant. I remember what day it happened on. It was March the 3rd, bro.
Yeah.
And I don't remember that date for no other fight. So I would have to say that's the fight of the year because they had me on the edge of my seat too. And that 7th round, man, when he had hurt Wilder, oh man.
Hey,
Wilder.
Hey, that nigga a killer, man. He was standing in the pocket with Wilder at. He was looking at the shots. I'm talking about looking at him, hit him and everything. He just wanted to get his shit off though, man. That nigga was trying to kill Wilder that though.
Hey,
that shows what a good boxer Ortiz is. You feel me? The fact that he was able to stay in there, sustain the attack, and still able to like come in with such a vicious attack and such a vicious combination. Yo, I was scared too. I'm like, God damn, he break. And you know what he never forgot to do? To go to the body. When the headshots wasn't landing, he was going to the body. I'm like, God damn, he breaking the shit out of Wilder. But we got to give Wilder a shout out. We got to give him a shout out to Wilder. Fucking awesome recovery, bro. Yeah. Awesome recovery.
And you know what I couldn't feel about Wilder the most after the fight? That nigga went back to the hotel. You feel me? He ain't no party, nothing. That nigga went to the hotel. He was chilling with Malik Scott and him and his brother and him and shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga was chilling, man, laying in the bed getting the interview. I say, man, that's real. Nigga went and made his money, got on home. You know, I'm handling business. You know what I'm saying? That's what I respected most about that. Nigga just got out of his life. You feel me? He took it with his homies. You know what I'm saying? His family.
Yeah, that boy had to shake back. He just been through a war. You know what I'm saying?
He had to moving slower.
He had to get right again, man. Yeah,
that's great composure, man.
When Ortiz caught Wilder in the 7th, bro, I jumped off my couch and said, "No!"
I would say no too.
That scared the mess out of me, man. But as a fight fan, bro, those are the fights we love. You know what I'm saying? Those are the fights we love.
Hey, that's why I went fucked up about that Harrison Charlo. You know, I'm like, shit, this what we be asking for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what we want to see. We want to see the best matchups. You feel me? So when shit like this happen, we can't be sitting there being upset like, oh, Harrison took Charlo belt. Listen, bro, Harrison got Jamel Charlo belt on a fucking world tour right now, bro. I'm gonna make a nice little video for that shit. This nigga sitting there all over the place with that fucking belt on his shoulder. This nigga in the jewelry store with a fucking belt.
Hey, you seen him in the jewelry store?
Yeah, dog.
He talking about he ain't wearing no shirt for the rest of 2019.
But this nigga fucking nice. Yo,
hey, talk that shit. And guess what?
Fucking nice right now, boy.
And guess what? I got him in a rematch. Who?
The Harrison?
Harrison. I got him in the rematch.
Hey, that's a tough fucking fight for Jamel, bro. That's a tough fight for everybody.
Yeah. The
guy is big. The guy is not as small as niggas think. He kind of slinky, but he kind of skinny, but he's tall and you can see he's a big guy though.
Hey, watch this here. The fight at 154 that I want to see is Tony Harrison and Jaime McGill. That'll be a motherfucker.
Woo! Yeah, woo!
That'd be a nice fight.
That'd be a nice fight. That's my second favorite fighter to watch, man. Like that's actually my favorite fighter to call. He hasn't had a bad fight yet, man. Yeah,
Trey, you might want to save him for the best upcoming fighter of 2019.
Yeah, turn up. Can you see that? One of y'all.
I definitely want to read what the chat is saying and all that based upon that type of shit. It seems like the Wilder Ortiz won the best fight of the year because a lot of people is thinking the same thing. I see in the chat.
Yeah, that's the fight of the year.
I see Ronald Finkley saying talk to him main event Mark saying Biker was you live, I guess.
You want me to read it, bro?
I wasn't. Yeah, you could do that.
You know, I'm smooth as ice with my shit. Where you at, bro?
I'm up to like
Hey, main
10:45.
event March talking about who the guy with the Ewers. So you talking about, okay, that's Trey X. I'm just gonna scroll down and start right here. Main event March said I chat with Carissa quite a bit. She is pretty headstrong, but she is determined to be the best female fighter. I want to see her step her game up, man. That coach I was talking about was Coach K Corona, and him and Andre Ward was trying to put her down. You know what I'm saying, with some skills, teach her how to change up a little bit. Kid, me talking about Hannah fine as a motherfucker too. Yeah,
Yes,
she's
sir.
Yes,
straight.
though,
I like
boy.
Carissa too. I saw that
Yes, sir.
Carissa in the ESPN body that little shoot that they got on YouTube. She
Yeah.
was looking great off in that shit. They had
I'm
the little
finna
makeup on and all that. And
I'm
then
finna
like a
pull
lot
that
of
up
us
right now.
dudes, man, like a lot of black dudes and shit, man, they be putting Carissa down, bro. I
Shh.
don't like that shit. I swear
Cause
I don't like. How can we complain about her getting opportunities when people turn her down every fucking chance they get? She a beautiful woman to me, and that ass
Yeah.
was fat in the motherfucker. I don't even really like to talk like that all the time on YouTube, but that ass was fat up in that goddamn
hey Trey,
little
Hey,
shoot, boy.
hey,
did you
real
see the
talk.
problem with a lot of these black dudes is that they don't like they don't a lot of black dudes, man. Nowadays it seems like we got a lot of black dudes that don't like a black girl that's chocolate complexion
Yeah, yeah, that's
that
what
don't
it
have that
is. They
straight
talk that
hair
shit.
and that fully Asian that makeup on. They don't like that natural black woman, bro, and they don't realize, dog, that shit is legit.
Hey,
They could
Hey,
that's
not
real
like it all
life,
they
man.
want.
Goddamn.
More for the
I
hey,
like
hey.
them
yeah.
blacker than a million midnights. You hear me?
That's what's up.
Yeah,
Hey, man,
yeah.
I was gonna say, bro, my prototypical female would
I
be
gotta use that big
Serena.
word. We don't know what prototypical mean.
Oh, you
I
know what
don't
I'm saying?
know.
Hey, if I had to build me a chick from scratch,
Okay,
the
cool.
the model, the frame I would use would be Serena Williams. And to me, uh Clarissa Shields is Serena
Goddamn
Williams
right.
stunt double. You know what I'm
So
saying?
that
Goddamn right.
ESPN Serena Williams, that ESPN Serena Williams was fire, dogs. When she was doing that split on that fuck, what that shit was fire, bro.
Yo, and Clarissa is just her stunt double. That's the way I look at her.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hold on, I gotta respond to Rod X and Champ and La La D down there talking shit to me. Talking about
Uh-oh.
Trex, we might have to make a friendly wager on the rematch. Hey, I'm right here, Champ. La La D talking about damn Trey's gonna eat crow again. Hey, she know I ain't been eating a lot of crow around here lately. I ate some crow on our last live stream at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I was cranky and tired of the motherfucker. I started making excuses and shit on why I was eating crow. But I'm a lot more well rested right now. I'm thinking clearly. And the
Mhm.
reason that I would take Harrison in a rematch is because traditionally in boxing, you take the classier, slick fighter in the rematch over the brawler. Like you can go back to days of Sugar Ray Robinson. You can go to Andre Ward versus Kovalev. When you have them rematches, you take the slicker fighter.
Or
And
simple as
Harrison,
Canelo versus Triple G. That's even more recent for these
that's
fools
another
that don't
one.
go
There you
back
go.
in the
That's another
days.
good one. And look what you're saying about Harrison. You talking about Harrison flashing that belt everywhere. You say he ain't taking his shirt off. I mean, he ain't putting the shirt on, goddamn. He feeling like a champion. He gonna come in there feeling a lot more confident this time. And Charlo gonna go in there feeling a lot less confident. Because let me tell y'all something. Y'all can say whoever y'all think won the fight. When you in that ring, you know what happened. And
Mm-hmm.
after that fight, Charlo looked like he felt like he lost the fight. I called that shit out on the live stream.
Mm-hmm.
Harrison was over there. As soon as the fight got done, he went over and dapped up everybody in the corner, you know what I'm saying, showing sportsmanship, dapped up Charlo, like, you know what I'm saying, like good fight. And then like when they was announcing the decisions, I saw Harrison go over to the ropes and he was kind of pumping his fist like, come on, just one time, one time. Like I felt like I got this, but let me get this. Let the judges give it to me one time, goddamn. And they gave it to him, and he was happy. That's a man that felt like he won the fight. I'm telling you, when you in there, you know what happened, and they know what happened in that fight. I'm taking Harrison. Come eat
And
that
the
crow. I'll
and
be
the
happy to
opponent
eat
knows
that
what's
crow.
up too. Jamel knows. Listen, no matter what the fans say, no matter what we say, in Jamel back of his mind and his heart, when he go home and he lay down, that nigga know what's up. You feel me? He know what happened,
Hell
and I
yeah,
was
you
rooting for
know.
him. They're some of my favorite fighters,
Look
dude.
how he responded. Look,
Yeah,
look how he was acting, bro. And motherfucker Harrison, what's the first thing he say? You gave me a fight. I'm gonna give you a rematch. That's
that's
the first
confidence,
thing he
bro.
said. He
Yep.
said,
That's
"I'm gonna give you a
confidence.
rematch." What Charlo say? Man, you told me that I won. That's how he responded. He didn't say, "Well, shit, all day I'm gonna whoop your ass in the rematch." No, he came back and on some goddamn uh goddamn, what's the immature type shit? He came back like, man, you told me I won, and Harrison was like, man, hell no, I ain't tell you that shit. You know what I'm saying, man? Harrison felt like he got that shit, and that's square business.
Yeah, totally agree.
Lala D
Totally
said you
agree.
got Fury over Wilder, Tracy. That's a different scenario, Lala D. I know Tyson Fury is looked at being the slicker fighter, but he wasn't effectively slick against Wilder. Harrison was effective with his slickness against Charlo. When I went back and watched Tyson Fury and Wilder again, I had Wilder winning 8-4. You see what I'm saying? And all them other examples, like what Maine gave with Canelo versus Triple G. When I went back and watched that again, I had Canelo winning that fight, and he came back and won the rematch. See, what I'm talking about is slick fighters that had success with their slickness in the first fight. I don't think Fury had a lot of success with his slickness. When I first looked, it looked like he did, but when I went back and looked again, he didn't. You know what I'm saying? So I would take Wilder by knockout over Fury in a rematch.
Mm-hmm. That looks
Yep,
more legit. And you know what?
I
You know what,
agree.
Trey? Trey, guess what? Fury agrees with you too, dude. Fury agrees with you. You're not the only one thinking that. Fury and his team agrees with you. You know why? Because Fury don't want that smoke no time soon. He said it. You know what's funny? Directly after the fight, Tyson Fury said, "I don't even remember the last 2 rounds. I don't want to. I don't want the rematch right away. I need some time to recover." He said that. Now later on, he's like on some, no, I don't want that shit at all. No time soon. Fury's telling his fans exactly what happened, but they're gonna sit there and still push him. Oh, you won. Oh, you can beat him. You can beat him. Fury know what's up, man. Fury know them shits that Wilder barely missed. This time it might not miss. You feel me? It might land. So while I believe Wilder can make the adjustments to win this to beat Fury by knockout in the next fight, I don't believe Fury can do anything different. All he can do is what he did. Fury fought his perfect fight. Fury
Yep.
can't do anything else than what he did. But Wilder can make adjustments to land that punch that he was overshooting throughout the entire fight. He learned later on in the fight how to land that punch. So I see that fight
Wilder
going.
is improving as a fighter.
Yep.
Like
Hmm.
he do little subtle things that you won't notice. Like when I went back and watched that fight again, it was some times where Fury would like shoot a series of feints, and then he would try to jump in with something. Wilder would take a step back, touch him with a jab. Not even hard, like I call it a stop jab because you just stop his progress. Like you coming in with something, bow, stop. You ain't coming in with shit. Like little shit like that. Like it's kind of hard to have appreciation for until you go back and really just sit back and just watch it, and you be like, okay, that's why that motherfucker got neutralized right there. Wilder to touch him with a quick little stop jab, real quick. You know what I'm saying? He
Yep.
improving.
Real talk. Hey, and for the record, Trey, bro, I'm watching that ESPN the body issue with Clarissa Shields. You right. Yeah, man. You right.
Yeah, man, us men, we gotta support her. I don't like people sitting around talking about this and that about her. She's a fucking fighter at the end of the day. She ain't no model, but she's a beautiful woman to me. And that's just the way I see it.
Right.
Hey, somebody, Kid Mid in the chat said that Kovalev versus Ward. That's true. He's talking about I guess he's talking about the good boxer versus whatever else. So I think he tried to say Kovalev too. In that rematch, Ward did better. Ward actually got him up out of there because Ward was the better boxer, the better defensive fighter overall than Kovalev. You feel me?
Yep. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, when I first watched that fight, man, I thought Kovalev won that first fight. And then when I went back and watched it again, I went all the way from thinking he won to realizing how raggedy Ward had him at the end of the fight. Like he just looked like an old beat down hound dog or something going into the 11th round. Like I remember looking at his face, he just looked so weary and just so drained from that body work and shit that Ward was putting on him. Like when I saw that shit, I knew for a fact that Ward was gonna come back and beat him. I didn't know he was gonna stop him. But I did think he was gonna come back and whoop the shit out of Kovalev in the rematch.
Hey, that was a good ass fight right there. That was a bad motherfucker, man.
Yeah, it was.
Hey, when Ward got dropped, hey, I'm watching that hoe in this little boxing group. I'm on the road. I'm watching that hoe in this boxing group on Facebook. Man, I had to pull that hoe over, man. That nigga dropped the shit out of Ward. I said, oh, goddamn, that crash ran into the damn building, man. Man, I had to pull that bitch over, man. Boy, you better get your ass up. Then he was smiling and shit. That nigga was turning out red and shit. I said, nah. Hey, come a little bit bullshit. Hey, that was a good. That was a classic right there, man. That nigga Andre Ward had to, you know what I'm saying? That nigga mentally, man, he had to lock in, man, and do everything perfect from that round on, man.
You know how I knew that was a tight fight for Andre Ward and Kovalev? I knew that was a tough matchup for both of them at that time because I saw that what's this guy name? That had them both on the ground. Damn.
I can't.
I got his face in my head. I can't think of his name.
Yeah, I know. And I watched Darnell Boone.
Yeah, Darnell Boone.
Darnell Boone dropped both of these mofos, right? Darnell Boone had them both hurt, bro. Because like Darnell Boone was so underrated, bro. He reminds me of like Emmanuel Augustus. You feel me? Or Emmanuel Burton, whatever. Burton Augustus.
That's the same person. It's another one. It's another one like that named Martez
Drunken
Logan.
Master. You feel me?
It's another one named Martez Logan that got a lot of losses like that were whooping ass. Yeah, I like fighters like that.
Yeah, they got L's because they're not their favorite guy. But when you really look at it, they put your favorite fighters through hell, bro. Through hell. They make your favorite fighters go to... It makes them... They make your favorite fighter go down and dirty and come back up. You feel me? They bury that fool and he come back out the grave. Like, that's the type of fighters I like, man. I think Emmanuel Augustus Burton was like one of my favorite fighters back then. That drunken master shit he was doing, bro. That shit was ridiculous, though. Like
he was my favorite fighter of all time to watch. He was the most entertaining fighter, in my opinion, to watch.
And I felt like the ref and the judges was all against him. Oh, what is he doing now? What is he doing now? I'm like, what is he doing? Let this man fight. Let this man do his thing. Guess what? Your fighter is missing all his punches, and he's making a fool out of your fighter and landing punches on him. And they robbed him so many times. That man probably got the most robs I ever seen in the history of boxing, bro. Yeah, me personally.
Yeah, you subject to watching Emmanuel Augustus fight on any particular night, bro, and you're gonna see a boxing clinic, and then you're gonna get a dope dance routine all in the same fight.
Hey, watch this.
Yeah, bro. He's cha-cha sliding on niggas. You kidding me, bro? Like,
watch this, man. Hey, what's the next question?
The next question was best KO of the year.
Best knockout of the year.
But
Teofimo Lopez.
That was the good one.
That was on the mind, yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking that one.
Who you got? Go start it out, man.
I got Teofimo Lopez versus that last dude he just fought.
Mason Menard. Hey, that dude looked like he looked like the little model, the little figure on a participation trophy when he fell all the way to the ground to the floor,
he fell down mad stiff like a fucking arm. He looked like those army figure men that we used to play with as kids if y'all was born in the 80s. And he fall straight. Yeah, he looked like those little army men that was like this with the guns, the little green ones, and they fall straight down. That's what he looked like. This man got frozen in the air, bro. And he fell straight on his face, knocked all the way out, bro. That's a vicious
I'm taking Wild over Ortiz, man.
You taking that?
That was a knockout of the year for me, man. Just the significance of it and shit. I know it might not have been as dramatic as Menard, but look at who he knocked out though. Yeah, I know it's one thing to knock out Mason Menard. It's something totally different to knock out King Kong Ortiz. You know what I'm saying?
Right there.
Yeah. Rod X and Champ got one. Charlo versus Lubin.
No. We gotta stop that. That fight was October 14, 2017. I just had to correct Black Fight Fan TV off of that because he had that as his favorite fight too. So all y'all that saw the Trill Boxing, I was listening to Black Fight Fan that said that. He was wrong. That fight was October 14, 2017.
Okay.
Next one.
Hey, you know what? As much as a lot of people might not like to say it, dog, we just saw one a week or so ago, man, with Dillian White over Chisora.
Hey, yeah,
that was a knockout.
Hey, that left hook was nasty.
I actually like the knockout he had before in the fight before.
With old school. Damn, what's old school name?
The white dude, he hit that motherfucker with a left hook from Timbuktu.
I see his face. I see him getting slept and everything. Hey, my fight, my KO of the year was who was that when we called that a Nui fight over there on the corner?
Ooh.
Hey, when the Newey slapped him in the first round in the Super Six.
Yeah, I can't think of dude's
That
name.
ain't my can't think of.
Little Mexican dude.
Yeah, man, that's my KO of the year right there.
Yeah, that was a bad one too. I knew he had 2 first-round knockouts this year.
That one with the last one we caught on the corner. That's the what I'm
Yeah, I
talking.
know you're talking about. I can't think of the dude's name.
Little Spanish cat, man. I can't think of either.
So who y'all think win? I'm riding with Wilder, man.
You talking about knockout of the year?
Yeah, knockout of the year.
Man, I can't get off that Teofimo Lopez one, man.
Yeah, I think that Lopez on
because of the way it looked.
Hey, what the chat say? What the chat say?
Right, that guy won Spence versus Ocampo.
That was a good body shot knockout.
That was a good body shot.
You know what? An underrated one would probably be Lomachenko over Linares because I felt like he kind of needed to get something done because Linares was kind of coming on strong. Lomachenko was kind of gassing out a little bit, and he just bailed himself out with that damn looping left hand to the fucking liver.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, to the liver. You know what I'm saying? And hit that escape hatch on his ass. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Hey, well, check this out. This may be a little too soon, but what y'all think about Gosdick over Stevenson?
Oh yeah, that's a good one too.
Oh, that was matter of fact, yo, bro. Oh shit, yo. Matter of fact, that might be the top.
Yeah,
put that man
I'm not
bad
including.
Place. I don't even want to say where he put him. God forbid.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
I didn't want. I'm not including the brain damage and the coma and all of that, but the knockout in itself was crazy.
Yeah. That was bad. He beat that man to the ground, bro. He beat that man to the ground.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Hey, that's a good ass one right there, bro. It's crazy we forgot that. And we shouldn't be forgetting that because that man is still going through problems till this day because of that fight. You feel me?
Yeah,
okay, man. Everybody go through one by one and give your vote. My vote is for Wilder still because I understand y'all talking about like the aesthetics and shit, but I like the significance and I like the level of difficulty that he had to go through to get his knockout.
I'm gonna go with this one that they just brought up, the Stevenson versus what's his name?
Gosdick.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with that because Stevenson was undefeated for so long.
I like the F.A. Ajaba fight when he fought against the Bayou Brawler, and F.A. Ajaba hit him with a right hand and down there killed the motherfucker.
I like the way he stepped over. My favorite part of that is the way F.A. Ajaba stepped over the body like Allen Iverson stepped over Tyronn Lue body after he hit that 3 and crossed him. That shit was vicious, bro.
Yeah,
over the body.
Hey, I had to pray.
Hey, I can't come off that Teofimo Lopez one, bro. That one just burned in my memory banks.
So we got 2 for Lopez. Where you at, Topcatz?
Shit, I'm damn, man. Y'all just brought up that what's called him getting knocked out, man.
Stevenson.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna ride with that one right there.
He admitted say Usyk and Bellew. That was a good one.
That was a good one. I forgot about that one.
That was a good one. Damn. But some niggas got their ass whooped this year, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
We be talking this shit like we don't be getting no good fights and shit.
Man, we get great fights, man. I've been happy with boxing, bro. Like to me, this has like been the best time in boxing, like in my lifetime, because it's so much boxing. I know we ain't got the Sugar Shane Mosley and Oscar De La Hoya and Sweet Pea Whitaker and Felix Trinidad. I know we ain't got all that, but we still got like the volume of boxing is just so much. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm having fun.
But we got the Wilder versus Ortiz, and that to me is similar to all the top dogs because who else we have beating Ortiz besides Wilder? Come on, let's.
We got some good shit sprinkled in there too. We got
dog right there. You feel me?
Yeah, we got some volume, but we got some nice little shit sprinkled in there too. But by the powers vested in me, by the powers vested in me, I would say that the knockout of the year goes to Teofimo Lopez because he got 2 votes off the panel. So I'm gonna say that's the winner.
I got that Lopez too.
Yeah. Hey, let me say this real quick, man. Like, people, you know how we were saying, like you look at the we complained about cars that Matchroom is put on and all of the fights are one-sided and mismatches and stuff like that. But then you get a fight like the Harrison Charlo fight where it doesn't go as planned, where the other guy comes in and he's game and he wants to make it a fight too, and then it seems like all of a sudden us boxing fans want to be like, oh, robbery, robbery, robbery. Whereas fight fans, now if you disagree with the outcome, the decision, okay, I get that. But at the same time, we don't want to acknowledge, hey, this was a good fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
that leads us into the next topic.
we
Best
just
upset of the year.
so quick to complain about what we not getting. That when we do get it, you know what I'm saying, we don't recognize it when we get it.
Yeah. Because in the history books, the history books will look at it as this. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So that leads us into the next topic. Best upset of the year.
I'm gonna start it out, man. I was thinking like the one we were talking about earlier with Dalbo and Navarrete.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna go ahead and go with Godzik over Stevenson just for the significance of it. You got a long reigning lineal champion. I think he was a lineal light heavyweight champion. Yeah, because he knocked out Chad Dawson. And this motherfucker come and just knock him off his throne the way he did. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was just amazing. So I'm gonna go with Godzik versus Stevenson.
Damn it, Trey, that's the second time you done stole my answer in a row. Oh man. Yeah, that was my vote right there, man. Yeah.
Well, what's your reason though? I tried to leave some meat on the bone for you.
Yeah, he ain't going into details.
Yeah. I mean it is what it is, self-explanatory, man, because I ain't gonna lie, I was going with the old wily veteran. I know that boy Trey was picking Gvozdyk, but I thought Stevenson's experience and ring IQ were going to win the day. It didn't happen.
Who going next? I'm gonna say mine for last because I believe mine is so different. So I'm gonna let y'all go. Everybody go. Who got next?
Man, I'm gonna have to go with Tony Harris and Jamel Charlo.
Nigga stole my shit. I should have went. Go ahead.
Because look, to me, man, it's not a lot of people saw that coming, and at the same time, the significance of Charlo at the 154 division, or the significance we thought, because now this shit in shambles though. That shit just broke the 154 division up, man. It's damn near like it's not that much interest in it no more. Charlo was talking about pay-per-view and shit, you know what I'm saying? He was talking this shit, you know, he wanted a big money fight. He gonna wait till he get his own promotion company, and then him and her gonna make all his money. And her, instead of talking about he need a right-hander, he need a hometown fight, you feel me? And goddamn, this nigga that took an L, you feel me? Now her finna fuck around and unify with Harrison and go up to 160 on Jamel lad. You feel me?
Bro,
all that shit
right,
man. Hey man, quiet money, man. Gotta be a quiet money gangster, man. Don't tell niggas what you gonna do, goddamn. Just show up with it. You feel me? And
let me tell y'all something. This boy Heard talking about fighting J-Rock. Don't be surprised if J-Rock go in there and do something similar, man. Because that motherfucker Heard ain't got them skills. You see what was happening to him when he was fighting Harrison. Like you just said, like a lot of people didn't see that call. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I was seeing that shit in my mind. I was just fighting against it. I kept on saying, like, I every time I see Harrison fight, he win in the fight, even when he lose. And I just seen Jamel losing the fights, and he'll come back and win in the end. Yeah. So that's what I was counting on happening. But I was expecting Harrison to be up in the fight, and Charlo would have to come behind and win. That's what I was looking for. You know what I'm saying? But I won't be surprised if J-Rock go in there and outbox Hurd. And don't be surprised if J-Rock fight Harrison again. Harrison beat him this time because Harrison was winning that fight. His stamina is what got him beating that fight. He got tired. Right. If he don't get tired, he win that fight. So don't be surprised if Harrison unify against Hurd ass.
Hey Trey, you think Harrison shows that? You think Harrison improved on the stamina aspect?
Well, well, that's a good question because like I was talking about it, like when you're fighting Hurd is so goddamn big and imposing. Just him being close to you makes you get tired, like because it's so hard to get away from. Like it's not really the muscles; it's his range. Like when you got a tall, long going 76.5-inch reach, motherfucker, it's hard to get away from that shit. So him just steady coming to you like George Foreman all night, that shit make you tired, man. That shit wear you down. That's how he was able to wear down Trap. Wear down there's Rolandi Law. Wear down goddamn Harrison. See, I was looking at Charlo. Charlo, he ain't like that. Charlo will post up with you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He ain't like her to just keep on walking to you all night. Like no matter what you do, you putting them bees on it. Bop, 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 and he just sit there looking at you. No one beats the blob, just taking all this shit. Just taking this shit. Charlo ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's a different type of puzzle. It is a chance that Harrison can get back in front of Hurd. Hurd puts that pressure on his ass again and wear him down again. There is a chance that could happen.
Mm. I totally agree.
I agree
Well,
too.
everybody went already. Well, I'm
Yeah.
gonna go. I honestly believe my listen, bro. My upset of the year is the Charlo versus Harrison. The close one is Dogbo, but again, he isn't that proven as the Jamel Charlo. You feel me? So that's why I gotta go with the Jamel Charlo because I believe Dogbo got a stern ass whooping, even though by this guy, but this guy was so much bigger than him. This guy and then Dogbo wasn't that proven to none of us. I mean, yeah, he was up and coming, and we look at him like this is the next guy, but we saw he ran into a brick wall and he couldn't get past that. So I'm gonna have to go with the Harrison versus Charlo because most people, 95% of people had Charlo winning this fight. We thought the Charlos was indestructible for the most part. I thought they
But you know
were.
what? When I went back and I've been seeing a lot of people riding with Harrison now after they don't watch that shit again. You know what I'm saying? But I will say this, man. Charlo didn't get
But
his ass beat the way Dogbo did. Dogbo got his ass
No, he
beat, just
didn't.
like you said, a stern ass whooping up in there.
Man.
Hey, and Stevenson took one too. That's why I was looking at them two fights like, man, they got fucked up in there. I know Charlo lost, like he got outpointed in my mind, but them
he
boys
didn't get
got
fucked
their
up.
ass beat.
Yeah, you're right. Charlo didn't get fucked
Man.
up. Charlo just got beat to the punch. It's like yeah, Charlo got beat to the punch to me. So I feel like he could have made adjustments. He could have done things differently. But on this night, this man was just better than him. Do I believe Harrison is a better fighter than Charlo? If I'm walking to an alley and I got to choose a fight, or if I'm in a tournament, I got to choose a guy to be my partner, I would choose Charlo over Harrison. But Harrison might just be that guy that might have his number. Once in a while, you'll run up on a nigga that just got your number. You feel me? And like Roy Jones run up on Tarver. Roy Jones is a better fighter than Tarver to me, but Tarver just have Roy Jones' number, bro. Some like Mayorga had what's his name, Vernon Forrest's number, just like Vernon Forrest had Shane Mosley number. No matter how many times you fight, the results will look similar. Maybe
But let me
Harrison is that to Jamel Charlo.
But let me tell you something, man. From a straight boxing perspective, you really don't want to be taking Charlo over Harrison, and I'm gonna tell you why. Charlo got a later start in boxing, and he from Texas. I know about Texas boxing because I boxed here. Most of the good fighters move from Texas. They move to the West Coast, they move to the East Coast, they move to the Midwest because there's not a lot of sparring here. Maybe it done changed up a little bit recently, but I know back when I was boxing, the top fighters were getting sparring. They were getting sparring on the West Coast and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So then you look at somebody like Harrison, that come from a fighting family, that come from the Midwest, that fought out of
Midwest.
Crunk's gym under Emmanuel Stewart. You would take Charlo, that's down here in Texas, over the Midwest fighter coming out of Crunk's gym? Hell
Mm-mm,
no.
mm-mm,
I'm telling you,
mm-mm.
from a straight boxing perspective, you gotta lean towards Harrison, bro.
It's true. Harrison showed more fundamentals than Jamel. He showed a lot more fundamentals, Jamel. He showed that he made adjustments. He showed fundamentals. He showed that he can keep Jamel at bay, and he sure did that. He owned this guy. Yo, he owned the shit out of Jamel Charlo that night. He owned him, bro. He schooled him and owned him and took him to boxing school. So Jamel got an ass whooping, but again, that's not ass whooping of the year to me. That is upset of the year to me though, because I just thought Jamel was gonna win, bro. If you told me Jamel would have lost that night, I would have been like, fuck out of here. I'd have bet you like $100, $200, dogs,
But
and
look
I
at
would
Yeah.
the
have lost my two
odds,
hundred
man.
dollars.
They had Jamel minus 1,200, and they had Harrison plus 750. I remember
Oh,
looking at this shit. I was like, man, I don't think Jamel is 12 times the fighter that Harrison is. Like I thought that shit was crazy. He's
That's
not
why I'd have
12
lost.
times the fighter as Harrison, bro.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'd have
He's
bet on
stronger.
Jamel. I would have
He's
bet on
stronger. He
Jamel.
got more power. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? He an athlete. He more athletic. But as far as skills go, he is definitely not 12 times a fighter. They was tripping on that shit. But
Yeah.
what's the
Boy,
next category though, bro? We
Hey,
trying to get
hey, hey,
eliminated.
hold up. Before we jump categories, man, I want to say this, man. This is something that I heard on another live stream that I thought was interesting. Somebody else was talking about upset of the year, and one person put out Fury against Wilder. And the reason they said that I thought was interesting was because everybody thought that Wilder was gonna flatline that dude. And you know what I'm saying? And for Fury to come out with a draw, you know what I'm saying? In a lot of people's eyes, that was as good as an L for that boy Wilder, man. So I thought about that and I was like, you know what? That was the general consensus in mind state that Wilder was gonna flatten this dude somewhere around round 6, 7, 8, 9, something like that. You know what I'm saying? And he wound up going all 12, got up from a vicious knockdown, which some people say was a knockout. But you know, he got up and then took it to that boy Wilder after that. So
But
yeah, I
but let's
thought that was really interesting.
well, I look at it this way. What other do you believe any other heavyweight in the heavyweight division would have knocked out Fury?
Possibly Joshua. Possibly. I'll say that.
What people don't realize is that a lot of people want to give Joshua a upper hand, as in like he have the chance to beat Fury or Wilder. What they don't realize is Joshua is not only shorter, but also have a shorter reach than these guys. You got to understand, these guys are launching from a longer distance than Joshua that Joshua might not be able to get in from.
Right?
You feel me? If
Yeah.
Joshua had problems with Klitschko reach, he don't want to
Yeah.
see a Tyson Fury reach at
Right.
all.
Well, I'm
You
just
feel me?
saying
So
though,
they got to remember that.
but we can't sit up here and act like that if Joshua doesn't catch him with that shot, it won't put Fury down. You know what
To
I'm
launch an
saying?
uppercut, this is the problem though. Joshua best punch is an uppercut. You don't want to shoot that uppercut from the outside, especially with a guy with a long reach like Wilder or Fury, because you will be clipped. So that uppercut bullshit that Joshua like as his favorite punch, it ain't gonna work, bro. It ain't gonna work against these much longer, taller guys. That works for these small little bitty guys that Joshua's fighting. These guys that don't have no type of game to keep you on the outside. Wilder and Fury is finesse. Wilder and Fury is top dog at keeping you on the outside or they punch.
Yeah, I
Right.
like Wilder and Fury over Joshua. And
Me
motherfucker
too,
Joshua
bro.
do find a way to land that uppercut though. He'll pull your head down and hit you with that shit.
He really sure will.
He also call his own timeouts when he's hurt. Don't
What
forget
was the
that.
next
What's
cat?
the next?
Yeah, yeah. What was the next
All right,
category?
next topic. Best best beatdown of the year.
Best beat down. You know Navarrete Dogbo up there.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what
Stevenson
I'm
up
rocking
there.
with.
yeah. I was gonna say either that or Stevenson and Vazdik.
Oh, nah, Saddam Ali and Hyman McGill got
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that
dang.
was a massacre.
Oh, wait, yeah,
No,
yeah.
well, hell no. Mayweather versus Tenshin Nasukawa.
that.
That was the
That
Yo,
was
ass
a,
Hey,
whooping of the
but that
year.
no,
ain't last
that, no,
long
I
lived
ain't
though.
counting that shit. That shit not even.
It
That shit
ain't
was
last
just
long
a.
lived. Hey, Mayweather fucked
Yeah,
up.
it didn't last long enough for a
hey,
beatdown.
Hey,
hey,
Mayweather a mark, man. They said
hey,
it's only supposed to be an exhibition. Man, Mayweather got that nigga caught beef with Mayweather. That shit must have hurt it. Mayweather started beating the shit out that little nigga, man. It's
hey,
crazy on
man.
that
Hey,
ass,
y'all saw little buddy crying after the fight was over.
That nigga was crying like a baby, bro.
Mayweather
That nigga,
smiling and shit. They made him go out there and raise his hand and shit. Mayweather smiling, that nigga crying and shit.
yeah, because they about to assassinate that little nigga for losing for his country, for
That's what I
disgracing
said,
fucking
man. That
Japan. They
nigga,
about to make.
that motherfucker Mayweather, why? He gonna start another Pearl Harbor in this motherfucker doing them folks like that
Exactly.
over
They
there.
don't, they don't play this shit. Nigga
What they
take the
call that
money and
shit?
leave.
Yo,
When the samurais lose and they go take the sword in the backyard and they stab themselves in the gut, that's what this little nigga about to do, bro. He done.
yeah. Hey, man. That's what I was saying. Dude was gonna have to commit Harry Carey.
Yeah, bro. I didn't
That's
know
what
what
they
it called.
call it.
I didn't know what it was called. I had to look it up to figure out what it was. When you said it, I was like, let me go look this shit up and see what it's called. Because that
Yeah,
sounds like this thing about to commit suicide. He about to go kill himself for disgrace in his country and shit like that. You feel me?
yeah.
Hey, what
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
shit
but
mean, Ruff?
What's up?
What it mean?
Harry Carey. That's back in the day when the samurai like disgraced themselves or dishonored themselves, they had to stab themselves in the stomach with the knife.
with a
You
sword,
know,
with a sword, with a
yeah, with the
samurai
with the
sword, they'll kill
with the
themselves.
sword. It's called Harry Carey.
Yeah. So if you fuck around and lose a match, then you gotta go in your backyard with the sword and in front of
Yeah.
your master, you gotta kill yourself for disgracing him for losing.
Nigga, I don't want to
Damn.
play, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, what they say about the motherfucker that lasts to the end though? Shit, you a bad motherfucker. Shit.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that
Yeah.
motherfucker. I
Hey,
just
he
smoke
that
one.
dude.
You know what I'm saying? He can tell me all about it because I ain't fucking with the nigga. I'm scared of heights. I don't fuck with heights, but it's crazy. When I'm in an airplane, I love that shit. Ain't no feeling like that shit when a nigga in an airplane. But boy, is there any other shit like roller coasters and rides and shit like
Oh, I
music?
like
Boy,
that shit.
hey, I'm the nigga. I'm gonna hold your keys and your coat and shit. Y'all go.
Hey, what you say, man?
I'm
Hey,
taking all the pictures and shit. Leave your phone. I'm
you know what I'm
taking
saying?
all the
Hey,
pictures and shit. Yeah.
what you say? Hey, I got you. I got you till you come back, bro. Hey, let me
Yeah.
hold that.
This nigga
I'm
Topcatz
just
live through
right.
our
Look,
eyes. He like, yeah, I'm having fun off of y'all having fun.
goddamn right. I ain't going up there, man. I know what I don't like. I know what I like. You know what I'm saying? Fuck this shit. Hey, cause look, one time they had some shit in Houston called Astroworld. You feel me? Back in the game.
Mm-hmm.
That's that shit Travis Scott pushing there. But so summertime, man, we go there. It be number females and shit. You know, back then that's when you had the paper and the pen action. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So we walk around trying to see who gonna get the most numbers and shit. So it was this roller coaster called the Grease Lightning. You feel me? I ain't never been on a roller coaster in my life, man. Like I say, I know my limits, man. But she was so bad, you feel me? So I ran down on her. I jump all in the little car with her. You feel me? I'm like, yeah, what's up? Boom, 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 boom. I'm getting into her. So she write the number down, and the dude, you know, that's when niggas had them little summer jobs. Little whole ass nigga fuck around and hit the little thing and lock the little clamp on you. You feel me? So now I'm stuck in this hole. I say, hey, look out, homie. I ain't riding. I'm finna get out. That nigga say, nah, man, it's too late. Hit the button on my bitch ass. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I done took off on the roller coaster up north on the side of this pretty ass little girl. You hear me? Hey, man, I had to hold it together, though, man. I got off. I was looking for that nigga, boy. We was deep, too. I said, man, go a ride, man. I'm gonna stomp that up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, that was the only time I've been on a roller coaster, man. I don't fuck with heights, though, man.
Hey, I know another beatdown though. That motherfucker Jerron Ennis versus that Serrano kid. That was a
Yes,
hell of an ass whooping right
Yeah,
there, boy.
goddamn right.
yes. That
Right,
that kind
Hey,
of
I'm gonna go with the Saddam Ali, though. I'm gonna go with that one.
I'm gonna go with that one too, man. I'm gonna go with
Yeah, I
that.
think
That was
I'm
a
a-
massacre.
I still want to say Vosdick over
Stevenson.
Stevenson.
Okay. So it look
Damn,
like
I kind of want to go with the dog bowl, man. I see this nigga was thoroughly beat down badly, bro. This nigga looked like a whole different African after that fight.
Hey,
Like,
man, but
You
you
know
see
what?
Saddam Ali, though, man, he was just getting dropped and flipping out, man. Hey, I wanted to jump in there and say, hey, y'all wrong in the motherfucker for this whole ass shit. You know what I'm saying? We ought to get down on all the judges, the coaches, the referees. Your
Yeah.
bitch ass getting it first, man. He letting this dude get his ass whooped like that. Get your motherfucking ass off the ground like that, nigga. Get
all
your
right,
ass.
fuck it.
You know what I'm
All right, so fuck it. We gotta get a
No,
vote.
hold
So
up, man.
I'm gonna.
You know what? I'm changing my vote. I'm riding with main boxing biker because
oh, this
Stevenson.
nigga
Nah,
gonna cause
seriously,
a
man.
tie.
I'm thinking about it, man. Stevenson really didn't get like just beat down until like the last few rounds. Dogbo got beat down from like round 6
Round.
on through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Hey,
And
that's
Happy
right,
New
man.
Year, scrapbook.
Hey,
so
Lala D got a good one. Spence
what's that?
versus Peterson.
Who's that?
That was
Oh, wait,
that
that was an ass whooping too. Oh
Hey,
shit, I
man.
forgot about that. That was
You
this
don't
year.
come back from ass whoopings like that, man.
Shit,
We
was an ass
damn.
whooping
so
square.
beat
This
a
Them
motherfucker
mother,
nigga, hey,
up.
fucking Peterson look at his. Peterson corner was like, bro, I know you. I love you. That's enough. If you're ready, yo, I know you. Peterson was like, you know me? He's like, yeah. He was like, all right, if you know me, man, just do what you gotta do.
You know,
Hey,
hey,
hey, what,
Nah,
read the
nah,
eyes, nigga, read the eyes, nigga. If you know me.
hey,
Somebody
what Peterson tell him? Hey man, whatever you want to do, bro.
Whatever,
Whatever you
whatever
want
you
to do.
want to do.
no.
Whatever.
Barry
You know
Hunter was
me.
like, I don't like what I'm seeing, kiddo. You know what I'm saying? And the
He
motherfucker
said,
Peterson like, well, shit, well, what you want to do then?
What you
Shit, I'm
what you
ready.
want to
he
do?
said, you know me better than I know me. You know me
I
better than I know me.
I ain't never heard a fighter say that, man. Hey, well, what you want to
Wait,
do, coach?
who made this pick? Who's made this pick? Lala D?
Yeah, that was La D.
Lala
Chris
D,
versus
she
Peterson.
got it. Hey, Lala D, you have to get on one day, sis. You got some good ideas, man. Like
Real
we all
talk.
forgot about that shit, and you just brought up one of the best
Hey,
ass
that was in
whoopings, bro.
January fight.
Hey,
With the
hey,
coach
Because
and the fucking fighter
man ain't feeling
realized.
good. That goddamn Grey Goose been kicked in on man. Man
Hey,
ain't
Goose
feeling
got him
good,
loose,
goddamn.
huh?
hey, he kicked it, boy.
hey,
Man,
hey,
Goose got him loose.
wait, what you want to do, La La D?
What you gonna do,
What you
Lala D?
what you want to do?
Lala D?
Hey, that nigga,
You know.
that nigga
Hey,
might say, La
I'm
La,
riding with,
you
I'm
gotta
riding with,
come on.
I'm riding with Lala. I'm riding with Lala on that one, man.
You
That,
out with La
yeah,
La. That
Yeah,
was
I'm riding with
a
Lala.
you know what? That was a hell of an ass whooping. It was damn near emotional. Like you were watching that shit. And, you know what I'm saying? Like
Hey,
it
because I
made
love
you feel
Stevenson.
bad, bro.
Yo, we felt sorry for that nigga,
yeah,
man.
Yeah,
yeah, I
real
did.
We
shit.
felt bad for that dude.
And you know who else
Yep.
felt bad for him? Earl did, because in that
Earl
seventh round he
Spence,
started
yeah.
boxing him. He
Yeah.
started boxing him. He
Spence.
took his foot off the gas.
He was just like,
Mm-hmm.
motherfucker, just fall. Nigga, just lay down.
Peterson was too
Oh
tough to
man.
his own
Fall,
good.
nigga. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to fight you. Hey, you know when them fights the niggas be drunk and shit, nigga just drops it like 3 times. You like, hey, cuz just going on, man. I'm gonna let
Hey,
you.
boy,
Nigga be like, no, come on. You know what I'm saying? You be like, man, you
Peterson
fat, man.
Peterson was too tough to
Then you
Peterson was too
gotta
tough
go
to his
just
own
sleep.
good,
You
bro.
know what I'm saying?
That's a good ass
Yeah,
pick, Lala D. Peterson
Yeah.
was
that
too
was a
tough for
good
his
one.
own good, man.
Yep.
And his coach and him understood around the fifth or sixth round. They're like, boy, hey, listen, this ain't going the way we planned. You get your ass whooped. We don't think there's
Yes.
nothing you can do to come back. That's you see.
Hey,
You see,
and I'm
Dogbo, they let him go to the end because they thought he could come back. With Peterson, they understood. You can't come back, bro. This
Hey,
nigga kicking your ass. You feel me?
I was gonna
nigga,
So
say that.
hey,
that's
them
I was
my
gonna
motherfuckers
say
favorite right there,
on, man.
bro.
Them
at least
sound, them shots
Stevenson
were
and
sounding.
Dogbo. At least Stevenson and Dogbo won some rounds. That motherfucker
Yeah.
Peterson didn't get close to winning the round. So
And it
nope.
I'm
was
riding with
getting
La
worse.
La D too.
It
Shout
was
out to
Yeah.
getting
you,
worse
Lala
as
D. Look
quick.
at you,
Yeah.
sis.
Yo,
Lala
and
D, man.
I'm that dude. I'm that dude that love to see a beat down, man. But man,
Hmm.
my eyes started tearing up watching Lamont
Yeah, I
Peterson
know.
take that ass whooping, bro. I was like,
La, do you want
dang.
to link?
Nah, she ain't about
Cause,
to take
cause
no
him and
link. You
Spence is
already know.
friends.
She said
Him
she was
and,
gonna come
Yeah.
on one day.
Yeah, she said she was
Oh,
gonna get on one
she
day.
been promising us that shit for the
Oh
long.
no
If
shit.
she
Hey man,
step
you
foot,
know I'm
now hold
new.
on. If she step
Lala
foot
D,
on
you ain't gotta
any
show your
live stream
face.
besides the corner. Now hold on. If La La D step foot on any live stream besides the corner, it's gonna be a problem. She gotta come to us first. Because she done
You
promised us a
belong to
long time
us.
ago.
We
Yeah,
claiming
yeah.
her, right? We claiming her.
Hey,
We claiming you.
La Trey said you selling them wolf tickets.
Oh yeah.
But
All day.
Lala, you don't have to. You don't even have to show your face like me, all up in all up in the camera and shit like this. You ain't gotta
Nah.
do that. You ain't gotta show your face. All you gotta do is just, get your Google Hangouts and get on. You ain't gotta show your face. You have great opinions. We like your opinions, and that's why we
Yeah.
want to hear from you. That's all,
But
sis.
if you did choose to show your face, we would not be mad at you.
Preach, bro. Brother, preach.
I'm just gonna put that out there. Yeah.
Yo, I
Okay.
had a lot of. Do
What's the
y'all know I
next
have a lot of?
category? Oh,
It
That's
look
all I
like
got.
Peterson. It look like
Peace.
Earl Spence won that one. What's the next category?
I ain't got no more, bro. One of y'all
hey,
gotta
well
pick the
check this
other
out. I
one.
got one.
No, I had to wait. Yeah, I got one more.
Go ahead.
Sorry, sorry. Best upcoming fighter 20 that we think is gonna be for 2019. Best upcoming fighter.
Hey, well, hold on. Before we go into the new year, man, I got a
Yeah.
question. Best
Hmm.
contender of the year.
That's contender of the year.
Contender of the year.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I have to go with Dylan White.
I don't regard Dylan White as a contender though.
Shit.
But
I do. Well, no. You know what? I'm sorry. I meant prospect. Prospect of the year. That's what I meant. That's what I meant.
Prospect of the year.
That's what I meant. I'm sorry.
Probably got to go with Teofimo Lopez. Man.
Teofimo Lopez for me, bro. Teofimo Lopez out of Brooklyn.
Yeah, that's
Jerron Boots Enos. Yeah. Y'all know I'm on the Enos train, full throttle.
Hey, you
but
know what?
Enos got like 25 fights though, bro.
I think
he's still at that prospect stage, man. You look at the level of competition he's fighting.
See, that's
like they're moving him along real slow.
Teofimo Lopez ain't got like 8-9 fights.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The reason why I picked Lopez too, I feel like shit, he can get in there and shit do good against a Linares or Pedraza or one of them motherfuckers who just had the title. You feel me? I don't know about Alomo, but I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? But I think he'll do good with the top level fighters at 135. The top 5 fighters at 135. I think he could probably get in there and get them boys.
Well, if I can't put Boots in there, then I'll go with Teofimo. But I can't wait to see that boy Enos, man, step up and fight somebody that's got a pretty good name at 147.
Hey, shout out to Scrapbook, man. What's up, OG? Say Happy New Year's. What's going down, man?
Scrapbook.
Yeah, I guess I'm spending New Year's with you, motherfucker. I got me some gas. Might as well get it together.
We ain't got to stay on that long.
Hey, look, Lala D talking about sorry stepped away. Okay, one day. Now Lala D, they already.
All that shout out we give her, she missed it.
You ain't gonna come on.
Did she miss all that shout out we was giving her?
Yeah, she stepped away. She said she stepped. Hey, what you got? A spread over there?
Bro, this is like this.
Hey, like he done bust that out the pizza bag from
this is shit we call Rasta pasta in like New York. It's like a real popular dish.
Hey, talk so you can come on the screen.
Wait, who?
Talk so the people can see you. See what you putting up.
Yeah. This is a dish we call Rasta pasta in New York. You feel me? It's like this type of Alfredo sauce with like some type of pasta. And the shit is like fucking awesome, bro. Anybody come to New York always want this shit. When I lived in the Midwest, because I lived in the Midwest, I used to live in Junior the Truth State for a little bit. Ohio. Yeah, bro. I used to come back to New York like every other weekend, because every other weekend I'll get off. I used to come back so I could get this shit. I used to bring up like 3 plates because my coworkers always wanted it because they loved it, bro. This shit is legit, dogs. This shit is called Rasta pasta.
What you put in it?
I don't cook this shit. I can't make this shit. I buy this shit. I know I'm a chef, but I can't cook this shit.
Boy, shit.
Nah, I can't make this shit. Is technical, bro. I ordered this shit, dogs.
Hey, I watched your video the other day. You tell me, see, niggas got the game fucked up. You feel me?
You saw that
shit?
I know what you're talking about. You gotta know how to cook for him, huh, man?
Yeah, that's what he said. Hey, man, niggas be tripping, man. The quickest way to get a shorty, man, you gotta know how to be cooking. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, I'm telling you, hey, I'm a fool. I'm a fool in that kitchen, man.
You gotta, bro.
In my kitchen, man. I went and got me a big ass kitchen too, man. I don't let nobody come in. I got special pots and shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
When you get the matching pots and pans, bro, girls fall for that shit.
By myself.
Matching pots and pans, girls fall for that shit. Nice silverwares, girls fall for that shit. Don't feed niggas be feeding bitches in plastic forks. No, bro, you gotta feed that bitch a legit $80 silverware, bro. You gotta feed them in right silverware. Heavy shit.
Like you, man. I love this shit. Set the table, all that kind of shit, man. My shit be live, man.
But that's my shit. That's what I do. You know, if you make for all you little niggas that's out here struggling.
You went to school?
No, I ain't gonna no, bro. I just learned how to cook off of YouTube. What you talking about?
YouTube chef.
That nigga said YouTube.
Hey, no, nigga. I learned how to cook off of YouTube because before that, I had shorties I used to cook. I used to date like Jamaican shorties, all kind of different Caribbean shorties that know how to cook. So they'll be like, "Oh, let me teach you." Man, I'm busy running the streets. I ain't trying to learn how to fucking cook. You kidding me? But then one day, I was like, I was by myself, and I had to learn how to get this shit together. So I mastered eggs. I mastered breakfast. I made a slamming pancake from scratch. I learned how to make some crazy eggs and all that shit. So I used to cook for shorties. But if they want me to cook for them, you got to spend the night. And you know what happened when they spend the night? Exactly. That was the trick. Get them to spend the night. I cook for them in the morning. That means I got the cake already in the night before. And then I cook for them. And they loved it. So they'll always want to come through. And I tell dudes, learn how to cook, bro. Save money, all that. You don't got to take girls out on dates.
That nigga man be holding bras hostage with omelets.
Hey,
motherfucker, you want to eat?
Hey,
you want to eat?
I'm King Kong. I hopping that shit on me. I hopping that shit on me. I'm King Kong, bitch.
You know what I'm saying?
I know one thing, man. Y'all some ADHD pimps around this motherfucker. Y'all niggas cannot stay on topic for shit.
Wait, hold on. Yo, I'm gonna be honest, bro. We gotta get over this shit before 12 o'clock, cause you already know what's gonna happen. We got people to celebrate with, and I'm already damn near struggling to stay out of trouble right now.
It's gonna be in the new year for you. It ain't gonna even be New Year's. It ain't gonna even be New Year's for us.
Yeah. They
got 15 minutes before New Year's, and I gotta get off exactly in 14 minutes, so I can be able to be there to wish, you know.
Yeah, it's real. It's real.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
All right. So, what was your last topic, bro?
We had upcoming fight of the year. Did y'all pick on that already? Teofimo Lopez, was that it?
He said.
Well, that was prospect.
That was prospect
of the year.
Yeah, I rock with.
Coming can be Ennis.
You say what?
Ennis?
I said up and coming can be Ennis.
Okay, yeah, I'll rock with that. But for prospect, I'll ride with Teofimo. That dude is a beast.
I'll ride with Teofimo too.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right, so the rest is up to you guys.
Hey, trainer of the year.
Trainer of the year. That's a good topic. That's good.
Papachinko.
I was gonna say Papachinko.
Right.
Yeah.
Does Papachinko have Usyk and Lomo?
Yeah.
Usyk, Lomo, and he got Gvozdyk too, doesn't he?
And Gvozdyk.
Yeah, he got.
Yeah. Damn. All right, fuck it. That's where we gotta go.
Gvozdyk.
No, he ain't got Gvozdyk.
Yeah.
I thought Gvozdyk.
Hey, who is that?
No,
he got a 147 fighter.
I don't know the 147. I don't think he got Gvozdyk though.
I thought he had. He had got Gvozdyk.
He might have Gvozdyk, but I thought I saw Gvozdyk with like a
I know Tony Atlas was in his corner that night.
With like Robert Garcia or some shit. I saw a trainer like that over there with Gvozdyk.
I think you're right.
Yeah, I think I'm about 60% sure on that. I don't know if it's Robert Garcia, but it's somebody like that, I believe.
I gotta consult the Oracle.
He admitted said Papachinko do train Gvozdyk, so he might do train Gvozdyk. I might be wrong. Yeah, he might do train him. If that's the case, his damn show is Papachinko.
Yo, he got 3 champions.
Yeah, it's just 10 o'clock over here, la.
Yeah, well, I got 1050. 1047.
Yeah, I got 1047.
I got 1047 too.
We got the all clad I don't know, you got me. When it was USA made. Hit me out on that. Somebody read that. Or say it again, Lala.
Lala put how about the MIA boxers of the year? Thurman, Chocolatito, fucking
oh god.
All right. We got Thurman, we got Chocolatito, we got Rigondeaux, we got who else we got? We got a bunch of missing fighters of the year.
Better not.
And we don't know if they're retired or not.
Go with Thurman.
You go with Thurman?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know what? That's the longest inactivity. That's 2 years. Roughly 2 years. It's like 1 month
because
from 2
it's Thurman, man. I used to be a big Keith Thurman fan, man. I was riding with him. You know what I'm saying? I always like to Keith Thurman. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. You know, that nigga there on some more shit now. He keep calling Crawford out, though. He want that smoke with Crawford. Or he acting like it or something. He trying to little boy Crawford and shit.
All right, what y'all got? So he got Thurman, I got Thurman too.
Hey, just to go back, I was checking on this, man. They got Teddy Atlas listed as Gvozdyk's trainer.
You
To the
know, I'm gonna go
Atlas?
with the MIA fighter of the year. I'm gonna say Floyd Mayweather. Cause he the
But
motherfucker, he the only motherfucker that's MIA but still fighting. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker have, I mean, square business. He having fights with goddamn McGregor. This motherfucker Nasakawa. He even got people thinking that he can beat the 147 pounders right now. Some people think he can still beat him. I know his dad was saying he'll still whoop all the top 47 pounders right now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say the top MIA fighter is Floyd Mayweather Jr.
okay.
That's a good
I
one.
think who else got Floyd? I got Thurman. I think two of us got Thurman.
He admitted say the comeback fighter of the year. That's Tony Harrison all day long.
Yeah.
I think so.
Well,
Uh,
I
back
get
from
Tyson
Drake.
Fury though. I get
Yeah, I would say Tyson Fury too.
Yeah, you can say yeah. That's a good one too. That's a good one. I'm still
yeah,
rolling with
Tyson
Tony
Fury
Harrison though.
came and just put his and then yeah Tyson Fury. I get on Tyson.
La D said Andre.
You know she gonna say Andre.
Man, and
Hey, let me tell
I
y'all something.
can Andre
Let
is
me tell
car.
y'all something right now. Andre to whoop the shit out them Charlos. They lucky they did not go across Boo Boo. I'm telling you. That's the luckiest thing that they did. They would have got their ass toe off the bone fucking with Andre
You think so?
I think Jamal
all
could have
day.
got him. I think Jamal
Jamal
could get him.
Jamal don't even know how to use lead foot dominance. You ain't gonna sit
I,
up there and post up in front of no Andre. Andre is too classy. He got an extensive amateur pedigree.
Yeah, Andre the truth, man. I fuck
Yeah,
Yeah,
he is.
true. Too much
I,
skill. He'll whoop the shit out of Charlo. Either one of them.
but I don't like how Andre been looking lately, man. I feel like early when he ducked Charlo, I believe I was rooting for him. I thought he would have beat them. But
Hey, that's
now,
I thought it was a good fight. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, back then
They
I
just
thought he would have
wasn't
whooped
fit
them.
to
But
him.
now I don't know. I don't know. I don't like the way he's been looking either. He's been looking rusty
And
himself.
he
He's been
looking
looking
slow than a
aged out.
motherfucker.
Yeah, he looking aged out, bro. So I don't know if I think he can still whip them like that. You feel me? Back then I
Yeah,
had him,
skills.
but now I don't have him.
Skills pay the bills. It's hard to gauge that man because he ain't active consistently. So he always got a level of rust on him. We gonna start
Yeah.
seeing him fight more consistently now. He got a fight coming
Up,
up
up.
soon.
Well, shoot. In that case, man, you could have put Andre in that category for comeback fighter of the year.
Well, that's what La D was saying.
Yeah.
I won't put him in there. I ain't seen nothing that make me look at him as comeback fighter of the
Yeah, I
year.
didn't see
He ain't
nothing
did
either.
enough.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I didn't really
well,
see
I
too
guess
much.
I'm just talking about as far as activity rate.
Oh,
They
He
can
and he
went in
fight.
is
there
a
and whoop.
comeback fighter. Yeah, welcome back, motherfucker. You gonna
You
start
know what I'm
fighting? You
saying?
know what
He's
I'm
in the
saying?
Hey,
building. Okay.
hey, the
Oh,
nigga, the
Kid Mir got another one. Good, Eliana Alvarez. That was that's probably the one
Yo,
right there.
that was
oh
fucking great, bro.
Lawrence
yeah.
Yo,
Wayne
matter
whooped
of
up
fact,
one time.
do
One
y'all
time
think
in
that
the
could have been
building.
one of the upsets of the year too? Lady Alvarez beating fucking
Kovalev.
Kovalev. We
Yeah,
didn't think that shit was gonna
Yeah,
happen.
yeah.
yeah. I picked Kovalev. I ain't gonna lie.
Me too.
Most people pick Kovalev.
Hey,
Just
I
off
had
We
the
know.
Kovalev winning
inactivity,
that fight.
huh?
I had him winning that fight before he got knocked out too.
Yeah, I thought Kovalev was doing good. I thought Kovalev would win just based off the inactivity of Alvarez because he hadn't fought in like a year and a half or some shit.
Because he
You know
was
what
the
I'm saying?
mandatory for Adonis Stevenson, who kept paying him step aside money down
Yeah.
there 3 times.
he
Yeah,
kept
yeah,
taking that.
yeah,
He kept taking the easy bag.
Hmm.
yeah, yeah. That's
Yeah.
true, dude. I'm
Yeah.
still saying
All right.
Andre to whoop Charlo though, man. That hopefully we can see all these good fights.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That
saying in the
that's
game.
that's a fight I really would like to see right there. That'll answer a whole lot of questions about both fighters. You know what I'm saying? Is Boo Boo as skilled as we think he is? You know, is Charlo able to bounce back like a lot of people just know in their mind that he gonna do?
Do y'all know what makes a lot of sense though? The
What's
fact
that?
that these Charlos struggled a little bit in their last set of fights, that will make it where fighters like Canelo, fighters like Andrade, and a lot of these other guys might be willing to step up to the plate, thinking like, well, they look kind of vulnerable in the last fight or two. Maybe this is the time. Let me step up in there and see what's up. Maybe I can defeat them or knock one of them out. You think that? Because when you look too undefeated, when you look too much like a monster, it make these guys scared and they don't want to step in there with you.
Well, they
When you
already
show some
showed.
signs of vulnerability,
Yeah, they
then
already been showing signs. I mean, like, look
yeah.
at that Jackson kid against Jamel. Hell, I
Yeah.
thought J Rock was doing pretty good against Charlo. Said Charlo was just a monster. He hit him with a jab and dropped him, catch and shoot
Yep.
with the right uppercut and dropped the motherfucker. He was just a monster. But I felt like J Rock had the better skills. He was countering over the top of Charlo jab all night with the right hand. You know what I'm saying? So they
Yep.
already done show vulnerability. That's
Hey,
why I've
but the
been.
Facts.
That's why I've been
Charlos
on their
been
head
like
so
that though,
tough.
man. They always it wasn't a time that they didn't show vulnerability to me, man. They always, I mean, all of their fights always looked the same except the ones that ended early. You feel me? But when they went the rounds and shit, that it always looked the same to me, shit. But them niggas just always find a way to knock the nigga out or something. You
That's
know what
what
I'm
I was saying. That's
saying?
what I was saying. Same thing.
Yeah.
You know, they showed their vulnerability, but they'll get you out of there. I don't
Yep.
think now one of them can beat Canelo. Just my opinion. I just think
I
Canelo too
I
skilled.
give Jamal a better chance than Jamel. I don't think Jamel can beat Canelo though. You know what I'm
Hey man,
saying?
I gotta say something to my man Lauren Williams. Hey bro, we did this trivia tournament last time. That motherfucker was Jeopardy style, and we got a bad motherfucker over there. His name is Xavier, the boxing nerd. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He over there, yeah, he was over there dragging motherfuckers out and whooping the shit out of them, and he came an hour late. So we're
Yep.
And he
gonna have
had
to
me
have you come over
struggling.
there. We're gonna have to have you come over there and see if you can neutralize that motherfucker on the next one, man. For a bit,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to start trying to get all the how I hitters up in there so we can have a big ass tournament fairly soon. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna have to have you come through that bitch one time. That's all I want to say. Y'all go
That's what's
Mhm.
up. And I'm gonna keep score.
What
ahead.
who do y'all got as the ducker of the year? That's another topic. Ducker of the year.
AJ,
Duck
AJ. AJ.
AJ.
that would go
Guys
to
are
best motherfucker.
disrespectful.
No, man.
Hey,
Bruh, I look at it like this, man. When Cass is playing, when you playing that A side, B side stuff, the onus is on the A side to make the fight. You know what I'm saying? And if you really want what that other dude has, if he has anything, bruh, then you gotta make it, you know what I'm saying? You gotta make it worth that dude's while to jump in that ring with you. You know what I'm saying? Now, every roadblock, every obstacle, every pothole in the early set of negotiations was put up by AJ because they wanted to be just too greedy. And you know what I'm saying? And cut Wilder off the thinnest piece of the pie that they possibly could. You know what I'm saying? And because they were banking on the fact that his profile wasn't high enough, he wasn't big enough of a draw, and he wasn't a money earner.
you want
Wilder
me?
Wilder went ahead and had this pay per view, raised his profile. You know, he also fought Ortiz that helped raise his profile, but he became a pay per view draw. His pay per view numbers and money earned rivaled that of Joshua's, early pay per views. You know, so now Wilder doesn't need AJ as much as they thought that Wilder needed him. You know what I'm saying? So the onus is on whoever is the A side, and they could have cut Wilder off 35% in the beginning, and this fight would have been over with already. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you something. I got a different an opinion. Even if Wilder, even if Wilder offered to take $1,000 for that fight, I still believe they would have ducked that fight, just because they don't want somebody, because they believe
Yeah,
Wilder might be too much for AJ right now, and they want AJ to remain on the winning streak, not even just for money,
yeah,
just for to remain on the winning streak. So I
right.
believe if Wilder say I'll fight you, because remember Wilder even stooped down and say fuck it, give me the 12, and they still backed out. It's like he sat there and said, give me whatever you want. I'll just take it.
Yeah,
You just gotta take that back on the rematch. And this
if I
nigga
beat
still
you,
ducked
right?
out. So that
Yeah,
means AJ don't think he can beat Wilder. Because if he
bruh,
did
bruh,
think he could beat Wilder, he would have took that and got that big payday. You feel me?
bruh. We singing from the same sheet of music. We agreeing.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying is, if Team AJ from the jump would have went ahead and said, all right, check it out, 35%. Wilder would have been like, bet, and signed, and the fight would have been on. But now they wanted to be greedy. You know what I'm saying? And try to lowball him, knowing that he's probably not gonna go for this. You know what I'm saying? And fight Dillian White too while you at it, and this, that, and the third. I get all the judges. I pick the referees. My mama gonna serve the meal, and you know what I'm saying, all of this different stuff. You know what I'm saying. All the obstacles and roadblocks came from AJ's side. You know what I'm saying, and that was clear evidence to me, in my opinion, of a duck.
All right, I'm
Hey,
gonna
And
give a few opinions, and y'all could pick from the category,
and
or
when you
y'all
get
could pick
done, I'm
from
gonna
the
read
whole.
the chat a little bit, man, cause we ain't said nothing to the people.
Definitely, I'm gonna give a few little opinions, and y'all could make a choose from there or choose randomly. So I'm gonna give a few opinions. AJ for ducking Wilder, Thurman for ducking whoever he ducked, Tank Davis for ducking what's his name, Loma, and Tevin Farmer, Dylan White for ducking Luis Ortiz and whoever else he ducked, Canelo for ducking the Charlos, and GGG for also ducking the Charlos and Divinchenko. So y'all can pick from there or pick from wherever y'all have to pick from. I'm gonna put y'all on mute. I gotta go give my Happy New Year hugs and shit before I get in trouble. So I'm gonna let y'all do y'all thing just for a second. Let me go get my my thing.
Yeah, pay
All
your
right?
dues, man. Pay your dues.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Nigga Topcatz a fool, man.
Hey, for real, they you spend more time on that than you do with me, goddamn. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. I know all
yep,
about that.
Oh yeah,
Y'all see, we don't go on the corner like we used to.
yeah.
yep.
Shit,
Hey, you
gotta
gotta
spend
Hey,
some
keep.
La
time
La
with
Lisa,
baby, goddamn.
the
I'm about to say
speediest fighter
you
of the
got
year. She had,
to keep mama happy, man.
Yeah. Well, I'm
Yeah,
gonna say AJ Duck and Wilder though. I mean, the man got offered $50 million. Ain't
yeah.
nobody else on the duck list get offered 50 million up front. So I think
Mm-hmm.
that makes him the biggest duck off the top. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Yeah,
without a question, man. Hey, look, my people, them, they from London, so I be hollering at them about it. Now, my girl cousins, they finally starting to see the real, you know what I'm saying? Because I had made that video. I don't know if y'all seen it back in the game about Wilder and Deontay Wilder. You know what I'm saying? So they seen that and they like, oh man, nah, fuck that. He don't need to fight him. He not a skilled fighter. He not fighting right. You know what I'm saying? If you train for a typical fight, you know what I'm saying? He not fighting like that. We don't need to fight. Then he want to kill people and shit. So now after Dylan White handled AJ the other day, now they like, damn, why you let him talk to you like that? Like it's just nobody's showing him respect. You feel me? So now they starting to kind of get off the AJ bandwagon, like, hey man, you gonna have to show us something. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
when Dylan White did that, that was the last straw right there.
yeah.
Now let me
And
jump in. Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
I was
I'm
gonna
gonna
say,
jump in
man,
the chat when you get done.
and just like Trey said, man, Wilder offering that $50 million bag, that was an A side type move right there. You know what I'm saying? That's something that uh you know, Floyd offered, even though it was a flat fee, but Floyd offered Manny Pacquiao 40 million. You know what I'm saying? He didn't sit there and say, well, hey, you fight me for 12-5 flat. You know, man. You gotta put forth an offer that's gonna make it, you know what I'm saying, worthy of a champion, you know what I'm saying, of a title holder. And that's all I got on that. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, happy New Year's to everybody that's on the East Coast, man.
Yeah, happy
Yeah,
New Year.
all day. Lawrence Williams said Rosado had some good moments versus Jamel too. And he said Vinus Marta Royson had some good moments versus Jamel too. You know what I'm saying? D-Lo 404, what's up, bro? What's going down? Lawrence Williams laughed. He must be talking about Xavier. La La D said that dude was good. He was good. But I think one time takes him. You know what I'm saying? He was good, goddamn, but he ain't got nothing for one time. Kid me said trash the kid getting fired too. I don't even know what you're talking about, bro. Unless you're talking about that fire green or something. D-Lo said, I'm late to the party, but salute. Yeah, what's going down with you, bro? Scroll down. Lawrence Williams said Triple D ducked Devery and Tinko in Mall this year. Yep. Kid Mid said Tank acting like he ducking Farmer too. I'm just saying, yeah, that's what it looked like. But I think he'll whoop Farmer, especially after that last Farmer fight.
Yeah.
D-Lo said no. AJ been chasing Wilder since preschool, according to the AJ protectors. Yeah. Then he said AJ is a whole of the year, hands down. Kid Mid, yeah, Happy New Year. La La D, the ball is about to drop. 20 seconds. Happy New Year. 2019. Mark Wonderlick, Happy New Year. D-Lo said, no, that 50 million was fake. Laughing out loud. Happy New Year, family, already. Mark Wonderlick, AJ definitely a duck. D-Lo said, AJ says everyone wants too much money. Yeah. He's accusing
Hey,
everybody
what the
pricing
year?
themselves out.
with the year Dylan White just had, do y'all think Dylan White deserve a step up fight?
Step up fight?
Well, fight at. Do y'all think he deserve a AJ fight?
No. And I'll be honest, man, because the fights that he had, none of them were step up fights. It's like he went back in the basement and start digging through the tomato can barrel. You know what I'm saying? And beat up on them again. If he would have fought Ortiz, I would have said yeah. And won, I would have said yeah. But it's like he regressed in his opponents. Now that boy Chisora gave him all he could handle, but I would say no.
I'll be right back, y'all.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, you know one thing that fucked me up about Dylan White though is because he understand through the politics they using with Joshua, and they basically use Eddie Hearn used Dylan White as a pawn. And he started knowing the game because he started calling out just like Big Baby was like, man, Eddie Hearn a liar. You feel me? Telling them all in his face and shit. Dylan White was doing him the same way. When they was at the little golf tournament or whatever, Dylan White was like, man, you lying like a motherfucker. Boom. That's why he handled AJ talking about, man, is you gonna fight me next or not? You know what I'm saying? And walked off on his ass. But what fucked me up about Dylan White is that he see what they doing with him with AJ, and he turn around and they using the same tactics they're using with AJ with Dylan White now. They giving him these soft fights and shit, paying the money for these sanctioning bodies so he can get the number one in the WBC.
Yeah, the rankings.
Ass fight. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like they using the same politics with you. You saying you against it because they using it against you. And now you out here like he was playing hardball with Chisora, talking about how much money he gonna get Chisora and all this type of shit on his A-side shit. But you seeing they treating you like that was one of the things that fucked me up about Dylan White, though. Yeah.
And like I said, if he would have fought Ortiz and won, I'd have been like, okay, yeah, that I would consider that a step up fight. But seeing how there's a lack of talent in the heavyweight division anyway, it's kind of hard to get a step up fight unless you fighting one of the top four. You know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, for somebody like Dillian White, because I consider him like the top of the best of the rest, you know?
Yeah, I got him at number 5.
You know what I'm saying? That's the way I consider him. So
do you think he beat Big Baby?
That'd be an interesting fight, bro. Because one thing I'm gonna say about Big Baby is that he's gonna be that pressure fighter that's gonna be in your face all night long.
You gotta fight.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be throwing your whole load on him, man, and he's still gonna be there, right there in front of you. You know what I'm saying? With 2 feet of protective blubber, you know,
300 pounds.
You know what I'm saying? Or all that, you know what I'm saying? Taking the brunt of all those blows you throwing. You know what I'm saying? So, but it'd be a good fight because Big Baby ain't no brick-fisted individual. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like he got vibranium in his gloves or nothing like that. It's just that he wear you down. So it's gonna depend on what kind of conditioning and honestly, that body work Chisora was putting on him, man. Did you see how he was jumping and reacting when Chisora was hitting him with them body shots? And
hey, Chisora was doing some good work in that fight.
Yeah, man. He got lazy for a second and left his hands down. He got caught.
Nigga too old, man.
Yeah, man.
No fighter no more, man. He got it big as he is. He out there with them little bit ass pants on and shit. I say, yeah, you know, these niggas get money now. You feel me? Hey, what I tell you, hey, Dylan White showed up to the golf tournament in some wrinkled ass blue jeans. You know what I'm saying? Some shit he just pulled out the dryer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He making money, but he still living rough. You feel me?
Yeah.
So come out that hoe with some. Hey man, I don't even know how he walked in them hoes. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, I might have a difference in opinion, bro. So the topic is what was the topic? Step up fight of the year? Step up fight of the year?
No. He was saying, do you think Dillian White deserves a match with AJ? Another match with AJ?
Okay, I thought I saw a step up fight of the year.
Nah, and I was saying nah, man, because after he lost to AJ, it's like his level of competition regressed. Now I know that's
But so
probably
did AJ though, and for
you know what I'm
somewhat.
saying. I mean, that's probably it's probably easier said than done because it's a lack of talent in the heavyweight division outside the four horsemen. You know what I'm saying? So if you Dillian White, who I consider the best of the rest, then in order to get anything considered as a step up fight, you got to fight one of those top four dudes, and he didn't do that. So
He
you know
didn't
what I'm
want to
saying?
do that. They offered
No,
him, they offered him Ortiz, and he didn't want that smoke.
yeah, man.
Hey,
He want
kid,
Wilder,
Well,
but
he
he don't want
called
Ortiz.
he called Ortiz out, and Ortiz jumped off the undercard of the Wilder fight. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? And they tried to lowball him 250,000. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, Eddie. Hey, man, they be treating Ortiz like a Black Murderers Row fighter
They be
though.
treating him
Yeah,
like a peasant, bro. They be disrespecting that man, violating him, man. That's not a peasant, bro. That's a guy. That's one of the most skillful guys. Him and Tyson Fury have the same, similar boxing IQ, except Ortiz seems to be slightly a little better than Tyson Fury, in better shape and all of that than Tyson Fury. You feel me?
yeah,
Hey, when they write it in the history books, though, you feel me? They gonna tell the truth about Ortiz,
yeah,
but we gotta
Yeah,
wait till he dead and gone on here, old man type of shit. You
and
know what
that's
I'm
the
saying?
type of shit
yeah,
I don't want.
That's
That's the
why I
type of
say
shit
they
I don't
got him.
want.
They treat him like a modern day Black Murderers Row fighter. You feel me?
Hey
But
man,
Wilder gave him a shot though. But
but I'm gonna tell y'all like this. He said that boy. I'm talking about AJ. AJ said that boy Ortiz's name. I'm on his helmet. You know what I'm
yeah, he
saying?
said that
You
shit.
clout chasing now. If you ain't actively trying to pursue that dude for a fight, you clout chasing.
Hey, you see, they told
His
us
name
that.
came out your mouth.
They say I'm shocked you said his name. I'm surprised you said Ortiz
Yeah,
name.
yeah. And he said his name before he said Miller and White's name.
Hmm.
You know,
See,
so
he know he was supposed to fight him. You know, Wilder, he was Joshua was AJ mandatory, and they had paid him step aside money, Ortiz step aside money so he can fight Klitschko.
yeah,
Then they backdoored and was trying to. He was like, "Fuck that rematch! I want my AJ fight. Y'all promised me this type of shit." And they was like, "Nah, he got the rematch." And when Klitschko left fight, then Wilder ended up taking his ass. You know what I'm saying? But then
yeah,
he popped dirty and he dropped in the rankings. You feel me? And
yeah.
and Eddie Hearn them shit. Now they turned his back, acting like they don't even hear him talking no more.
Hey,
And I really hope for that though.
now I know the WBC reinstated Ortiz, and then I want to say later on the IBF reinstated Ortiz too. But did the WBA and the WBO reinstate him
Hell
in the
nah.
rankings?
And the WBA. Well, one time, drop some information in the chat. I know one time I know. But hey, y'all know the WBA name Eddie Hearn, trainer of the year. I mean, promoter of the year.
Yeah, and for what? You know what I'm
But
saying?
they be paying that money, man. Eddie Hearn dropping that bag off at
But
from
who
the
did he really promote? What fight did he really promote?
That's what
What
I'm
top dog
saying.
fight
What
did
was
he
a good
promote?
fight this motherfucker had this year? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
and you know what? I think one of the things they using to justify that is the fact that he got a handful of title holders over there in his stable, whether they sign with Matchroom or whether it's through that DAZN deal. Because you got Danny Jacobs, you got Maurice Hooker, you got
Andrade,
you got
Tevin
yeah,
Farmer.
Boo Boo, yeah, you got Tevin Farmer. You know what I'm saying? So he got a little stable of belts over there, man. But at the same time, what what epic fights did he promote? None.
In fact, the highest fight, the fighter that fought the most we saw was who? Maybe Tevin Farmer.
Yeah,
Like who else fought any type of real fights? You feel
Hey,
me?
Tevin
yeah.
Farmer been
Hey,
capping on
hey,
social media too. He telling niggas anybody when he fights Javante Tank Davis, anybody in Baltimore can put up 100,000 if they got it. You know what I'm saying? If they betting against him, he
bro.
been
I'm
talking
not.
a lot
I'm
of
gonna
money.
bet against him with my $5. Fuck that.
Yeah,
Five
real
dollars,
talk.
nigga.
I
And I'm
think,
gonna
I
bet
think,
against you.
man. I think
He
Tank.
going to sleep in that fight.
I think Tank gonna beat the brake fluid out that
I
boy,
think Tank
man.
gonna knock his bitch ass out. This boy be gassing. This boy, I seen enough from him to let me know he can't beat Tank, bro.
You know what I'm
Pilot
saying?
Marginale ass nigga. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
with that Cookie Monster eye. Real talk, man.
It's
Yeah,
gonna
but
be a beat down,
that's
bro.
a fight we
That,
need to see in
and that
2019.
will be probably, if it happens in 2019, that will be probably one of the beat downs of the year. Tank is
Yep.
gonna beat dog shit out that boy.
Yeah.
Hey, after this Mayweather shit, do y'all see him fighting the winner of AB Pacquiao?
No,
I don't think so,
I don't
man.
think he's gonna come back in professional.
Yeah.
Pacquiao's in better shape than Mayweather right now.
I don't think he really want to get back into
I
serious
feel Floyd is
training.
fighting for money.
You know what I'm saying? And I mean, he gonna get a bag if he fight AB, the winner of AB and Pacquiao. It's gonna be a bag attached to that because it's a fight that a lot of people are gonna want to see based off name recognition. You know?
But
Yeah.
look, right? But look at this. Look at it this way. Think of how many guys that Mayweather can fight that are nobodies in the world, just like this tension guy, and make 97,000 or better off of that guy. He made 97 million. I mean, off of this tension guy.
Yeah,
So think of how many other guys you can fight for 97 million just off of going around the world, fighting random niggas in different countries for the same bag.
yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Or
That's the
that,
easy
guys that are
road.
not real boxers, guys that are like kickboxers,
Yeah.
guys that are MMA fighters, all kind of random
Khabib and
niggas.
shit. He trying to get Khabib to fight now.
He robbing the bank right now.
Yeah,
Hey, hold on. I'm gonna jump in the chat one time. Let me check the trap.
they're gonna call it the crybaby tour. He can make all them niggas cry.
All them niggas cry.
Kid Mid say
Facts.
White needs to fight Ortiz. There you do, man. That'll be a good fight right there. D-Lo say, hell, they on the same level. Let them fight. Mark Wonderlist, no White versus AJ. La D saying okay. Mark Wonderlist, White versus Ortiz. Okay, AJ in the cooler. D-Lo 404. I just don't play that. Don't deserve the fight game. Kid Mid, Tyson Fury wants Wilder to get that AJ fight before he fight Fury again because he know Wilder will get them belts. But if he face Wilder the second time, that hoe going to sleep. Goddamn, guarantee D-Lo 404. Kanaki, Miller, White, all of them right there together, and AJ hasn't proven to be much better, in my opinion. La D, man, I was getting excited looking forward to Cesaro winning, man. I wanted him to beat Dylan White, man, just so they can fuck up Eddie Hearn plans and shit. D-Lo 404, Eddie is making money. Yeah, he is, goddamn. That's why he's trying to get Wilder that flat fee. So, you know, the rest he is. AJ, he already know what he gonna get AJ motherfucking ass. Kid Mid, if it goes to distance, Fury feel like the judges will give it to him. Yeah, you know, goddamn, he got that complexion for the protection to get that collection, goddamn. La D, Eddie Hearns in this motherfucker. Yep, Tank destroys him, the crybaby tour. Hey, that nigga Kid Mid say 2019, Trump got one more year in the ass. Like a motherfucker. Yeah, man. Say, what fights y'all looking for to in 2019? Goddamn, that shit sound crazy. Me even saying it.
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna front, bro. I'm kind of hyped about seeing this Caleb Plant Ukastigi fight, man.
Uskatagi.
Yeah, Uskat. Man, I can't say that. I can never say that dude's name.
Uskatagi.
I just leave it alone.
It's a Spanish ass name, Uskatagi.
Yeah, man. I'm really interested in seeing that fight, man. And
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It's been a little bit of smack talk going back and forth. So, you know, the hype and the tension is building up around this one, man. And I kind of like that boy Plant, man. So, and Uskatigi, he ain't no pushover.
Tough fighter, man. Tough
You know what I'm
ass
saying?
fighter.
He a tough cat.
Do you think Caleb Plant, being how his career been going now, do you think he'll get an opportunity after this if he loses this fight? Or do you think this is his fight that he have to win this fight?
I feel like he got to win this fight because we've been hearing about this guy for many years and we ain't seen no major step up fight where he came to the forefront and became a spotlight type of fighter. You feel me? And we've been hearing about Caleb Plant for a long time. So I think this is the fight he got to take. But this is the fight he got to win. But this is a tough fight because Uskatagi is no joke, bro.
I don't know, man. If Tabiti can get as many chances as he got, we could probably say the same for Caleb Plant.
Look who backing him though.
Yeah, I'm saying that's who was backing Tabiti.
No, I'm talking about look who backing Tabiti.
Oh yeah, but I mean,
Caleb Plant, he said he never was a Mayweather fighter though.
I thought that dude was TMT.
Nah, he just used to go over there and train with them and shit.
Oh,
But he
okay.
don't even
Yeah,
Well,
I
train at
thought
the
he was
gym
with
no
them for
more.
real too.
yeah, I thought he was TMT. That's why I was saying that. But well, yeah, this might be the one for him. Then he got to show up and show out.
That's
Yeah,
right.
especially because it look like he gonna have to take his career in his own hands. Shit, it don't look like nobody gonna come
Yeah.
unless he go. I mean, he'll even need a belt or something like that to go over there to the zone. You feel me?
Hey,
That shit.
check this out, man. I thought about this earlier, but I forgot it. I want to ask y'all. You know, you were talking about Dylan White and how now he seemed to be he recognizing the game and see how they playing him over there at Matchroom, bro. With Al Heyman going over there to the UK, man, you think that dude might, jump ship and
Snatch
start
him
hollering
up.
at Al Heyman?
Hey, it's a strong possibility because Dylan White fan base is over there in the UK.
Yeah,
And the only reason why he fucking with Eddie ain't no good. But a lot of motherfuckers over there, it's like I have to fuck with him because Frank Warren, goddamn Frank Warren been sticking raw dick to their ass. You know what I'm saying? No Vaseline, and so
yeah,
they gotta fuck with Eddie. At least they'll get some clout or some recognition, some type of
yeah,
recognition or something. A platform. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Frank Warren been running this shit like the mob. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk, man. And they talk about that nigga might be going filing bankruptcy. So you don't know
Yeah.
if you're gonna get paid or not.
Yeah, so shit, that if Al Heyman going over there, man, we can see the same thing that happened to Golden Boy and all them motherfuckers that end up going over there with Al Heyman. I mean, we can see the same type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
It's damn near like a get down or lay down situation over there. If I'm a fight, I gotta go through them. Like
Yeah.
Anthony Yoa, he was pushing them on Daniel Dubois. You know what I'm saying? He pushing them, but them motherfuckers taking baby steps. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna put too much money up that he don't feel like he can make back. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. That's what's up.
you get somebody like Al Heyman over there, they streaming in the UK and you getting it in the US. It's a lot of fighters gonna want that. They already want to come over here to the USA anyway. Anthony
Yeah,
Jordan and shit, he be in USA all the
all
time.
the time, man.
You know
You know what I'm saying?
That's what
All
I'm
the time,
saying.
man. He come over here consistently to get that work.
Let me ask y'all. For fighters like Anthony Yard and Daniel Dubois, they've been getting big shout outs. They've been doing all these things. Some of them been beating the shit out of AJ and sparring and shit like that. At what point do y'all think we'll see the big step up in these guys? Like, we've been hearing about them for roughly about a year and a half to 2 years now. At what point they're gonna step up? You feel me? Do y'all believe 2019 is gonna be the year these guys are gonna step up and make their names solid in this division?
I feel like they have to, but Daniel Dubois, I mean,
Who
I
is
think he can compete with some dudes in the top 10. You know what I'm saying? I think he can work his way through that, but they like they say, they ain't had too many amateur fights like Anthony Yard. He's still brand new to it too. So I think they just waiting on the long haul. Like Daniel Dubois, you still got motherfuckers like Tyson Fury 30, Anthony Joshua 29, Wilder 33. You feel me? So just walk them up and let him become the next level. You know, I mean,
yeah?
wait till this generation kind of fade out. You feel me? Or get a little older, and then
Hey,
break.
is Dubois with Matchroom?
Nah, he with Frank Warren.
He with MTK. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I was gonna say I think them dudes will be able to step up to a point. And they won't be able to shine over there until AJ leave. You know what I'm saying? Either he lose or he run his course, bruh. Because right now it seems like it's only one throne over there, and AJ sitting on it. And
But
until
the
he
Wise guy, he dropped AJ in sparring though.
hey
So
even
if they can push him up by using that against AJ, you know what
now,
I'm saying?
but that's even more reason that Eddie Hearn will keep that dude away from AJ. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
But
they done already seen it, and we know that Hearn and Frank Warren, they don't play nice together. So I could definitely see Hearn being like, well, no. Who has he fought? he hadn't fought anybody. His profile's not high enough. Blah
Yeah,
blah
you gotta
blah.
be and he'll fuck around and then take anything. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
that's not a. I don't see that fight coming no time soon though. They
me
gonna
either,
wait till
bro.
AJ get older. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
But
saying?
all
The
right,
only way it'll have to be like some shit like Wilder and Fury names is all over the place right now. He'll have to Dubois probably have to go and do something magnificent. You know what I'm saying? For
yeah,
them to even
but
entertain it
he's
after
a see.
after like a Joshua loss or something. You feel me?
yeah,
Later on down the road.
See, Daniel Dubois is a young boy though. He's 21 years old or something
Yeah,
around there, 21,
he probably
22,
like
right?
20. You feel me?
Yeah, but then we look at a guy like Anthony Yard, which is a light heavyweight, and he's fucking damn near almost 28, 27, probably about to be 28 soon. You feel me? At what point are we gonna see this guy step up against a guy that's in the light heavyweight division that's out here? You feel me? This is where we got to see the real competition. We got to
yeah,
see these guys compete against American light heavyweights and heavyweights. What's up with Anthony Yard? He seems to be a decent name in this country, and they're looking at him like one of the top light heavyweights. But yo, who are you really fighting?
yeah. And real talk, man. Hey, time is not on his side, bro.
It's
He's
definitely
already
not on his
28.
side.
He
Yeah,
Hmm.
gonna
he's
be around this whole like Joe Joyce,
real talk. You know what I'm saying? Will be
Joe
what?
fiending for a fight.
What Joe Joyce? What, like 32 or something like that?
I think he like 30, 31, something like that.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm
Joe
saying?
fiending for a fight.
You know what I'm saying?
Not that. He gonna get himself hurt, goddamn. But
Joe
hey,
Joyce.
I like his heart though, man. He good for the sport.
Joe
The fact
Joyce
that
is
he want to get in
33.
there, you know, and compete.
Yeah.
He know
Yeah,
what
I
he
he's
can do.
33, boy.
I ain't gonna even
Yeah, I
front with
saw
you,
I thought he
bro.
turned 33.
You said
He's
what?
33.
Yeah, he
Joe
turned
Joyce
Nah, I'm
33.
33.
listening.
33, bro. Man, bro, that's too late in the game to be at the level he's at. Cause
Nigga,
he's like prospect status.
this boy got 7 professional fights, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
At that
At th-
late age, you feel me?
now, granted, he ain't got the wear and tear on him, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying? I don't care what you ain't got on you, bro. When you 36 and 37 and 38, nigga, you old in the sport. You
He was
know,
Hey,
fighting in that
unless you
World Series. He was
unless you
fighting in that
Bernard
World Series.
Hopkins.
He was fighting in that World Series of boxing though, so he got a little bit more wear and tear than that 7-0 suggests. But that
Yeah,
motherfucker Usyk put all kind of wear and tear on his
yeah, goddamn right.
yeah.
Hey, I
Yeah,
like Usyk, man. Hey, do y'all see Usyk? Well, I don't think he gonna go up and fight the AJ, but I think he would though. That's a fight Eddie Hearn got in his back pocket.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
that's
probably
what
put him out
Usyk
there
said
one
he
of them
won't.
European fighters, one of them UK fighters, and
yeah,
let him smoke his boots or something. You know what I'm saying? Get him like 2 of them real quick. Know them
yeah.
the
That
zone cards be coming down. They don't give a damn. They'll put you on the next card.
yeah, that's an ace in the hole for Eddie Hearn right there. He can always pull that out and promote that up as, you know what I'm saying, a super fight.
Usyk said he wanted to fight AJ.
You got
Yeah,
damn right. Hey, I
yeah,
think
he
he'll
did.
do good. You know, Papachenko done already told him, yeah, we'll dance all around this motherfucker.
Yeah, he think he do him like he did Bellew.
Man, I don't know. After seeing that fight, man, I gave him a better chance in that fight. You feel me? After what he did to Bill, I gave him a better chance against AJ.
Yeah, because I think Bellew has better movement than AJ does.
I think AJ gonna respect him. I think AJ gonna respect him.
You got to
Yeah.
fight different against AJ to me. When I was looking at that fight, I felt like his best move would be to step to Bellew. Because Bellew couldn't fight going backwards. I saw some of his
Mm-hmm.
older fights. Like he threw a check hook and that's it. That's the only thing he throw when he moving backwards. AJ, I think it'd be better if you used go out there and try to box him. Don't just step to him, just box the motherfucker. Cause
Mm-hmm.
you'll be able to turn him and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yo, I
Yeah.
gotta jump off, y'all, man. I gotta go tend to the fam and shit, you know.
That's what's up,
All
bro.
It's
right.
New
Now we
Year's
can
out
go and
here,
sit it
so
down, man. You wanna go and close that?
yeah, man. Shit, yo.
I gotta
Salute to all of
get
y'all
real,
for jumping
man.
in, you know.
I'm finna get in these
Bringing
streets.
in, yeah, I brought in the New Year's with us, man, and we respect y'all for that. We appreciate all you guys for that. Everybody that jumped in with us, man. This is the fam. We keep it. We have a tight little home here, man, and we appreciate all you guys. Shout out to the panel. Shout out to the chats, man. Salute to all of y'all. Anybody, any of y'all making videos and all that, you know, shout it out in y'all chats or whatever, man, and we'll jump on and do the same thing because you know this is a fam. And Trey X, Legendary Topcatz, Rough House Boxing. We all, show love to each other, man. Marlo, shout out to Marlo's Corner. Y'all gotta
Got
jump
that
on the
right.
corner, man. We all
Mm-hmm.
show each other love, man. So, anyway, this main boxing biker. Happy New
Yeah,
Year's,
I
everybody.
go next, man. I appreciate y'all having me on, man. My boy Topcatz, man. You already know we all trying to build this shit, man. Appreciate everybody coming through, fucking with us. What we trying to do on Marlo's Corner, we want to start trying to promote each other videos and shit. We kicked it off for the first time on our last live stream. We were pushing Topcat's last video on Charlie Burley from the Black Murderers, bro. That motherfucker fire. I got a
Mm-hmm.
playlist on my channel that got boxing masterpieces. I got that video on there, and I got the video that Marlo made for our heavyweight tournament and shit that we was supposed to be doing. We ain't never finished it though, but it was a
Mm-hmm.
clear ass video that he made though, man. So I got that video and Topcatz video together in that playlist. And also what we was gonna start doing, man, we was thinking about doing like some just recognizing people videos. Like we want to do like maybe a top 5 videos of the week from like people that come through fucking with us. You know what I'm saying? And
Oh,
just
that's dope
recognize,
right there. That's
That'd be
dope.
dope.
yeah, just recognize people shit and foster a sense of competition a little bit. That don't do nothing but make everybody step their game up. So we
Real
all just
talk.
trying to improve and be the best that we can be. You know what I'm saying? So y'all
Yeah,
look forward to that, man. We trying to do some good positive shit, man, all around. Appreciate y'all.
that's what's up, man. Hey, and as always, man, it's always fun. You know what I'm saying? When I'm rocking with the homie, Legendary Topcatz, man. My whole block family. You know what I'm saying? Topcatz holding down the trap. Marlo and Trey holding down the corner. Main boxing biker holding down the streets, and I'm holding it down here at the house, man. You know what I'm saying? We got the whole block sold up.
Yeah,
That's what's up, man.
Yes,
You know what I'm
sir.
saying? So hey, if y'all like that good boxing talk, breakdowns, predictions, updates, all that, make sure you stop by the house. I am that boy Box. This is Rough House Boxing TV. And just make sure you wipe your feet and close the door behind you, man. That's what's up, man. Salute to everybody in the chat. Happy New Year. Hey, y'all be safe out
Yes.
there tonight, man. Look out for them peoples, because they out tonight.
Shit, I'm rolling up right now, goddamn, about to get in the festivities. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Hey, my motherfucking neighbor, white boy, he went and bought the whole motherfucking firecracker stand, rich ass white boy, man. I'm finna get dressed, man, get in these city streets, man. Man, I appreciate all y'all coming through. You know what I'm saying? It's love, man. This was a little player moment, man. I don't like fucking with this live, man, but 2019, man, I probably have to start getting on this hoe, man. You know, cause
Yes, sir.
the chat player and shit, man. Appreciate all y'all coming through, man. Y'all some real ones for that, man. 2019, you know what I'm saying? We just gonna take over this shit, man. Like Trey said, we just gonna get better, man. We gonna help each other get better. You know, still sharp and still, man. And we gonna see each other at the top. You feel me? Together. You feel me? Straight
Already.
Yes, sir.
man. You can dig these blues, puzzle these clues. You can choose blues. You can stake a few. Want some cool boxing news? Click that subscribe button. Like, comment, and share. It's the King Legendary Topcatz. Hey, man, y'all be careful out there, man. Have a good New Year's, man. Hug the family, man.
Yeah.
Hey, don't forget y'all vision boys, man. You know, because we got to build, we got to grow. If you don't grow, goddamn, you can't be happy, man. You can't be happy. Then what else is it to be? You feel me?
Real
Hey,
talk.
man, it's the King Legendary Topcatz, man. Y'all
You
hold
heard
it.
him?
Yeah. Block fam for the 1-9, nigga. Yeah.
Got this bitch on lock.
2019, baby. 2019.
Already.
2019.
Hey, Trey, you heard my little speech in the end of my video, bro?
Yeah, that's why you talking about on my comment. I was like, spit that shit, nigga.
Hey, hit that up, man. Hit it, man.
Yeah, man.
Yes,
Hit it
sir.
one time, man.
I fucking this main boxing biker talk nice to me. Boxing and bikes is life, so subscribe to me. When you see him on the tube, hit the like for me. And when you see him on the move, it's a fight. You see me.
Man.
Straight
You
like
heard him.
You heard him? Nah.
Salute.
Hey, Trey
Talk
told us.
that talk, bro.
Trey said, I would say main shit, but he ain't got one yet. That nigga.
I have to work on one real quick.
Yeah, I
I'm
like
gonna
that.
remember my man shit, so I'm gonna put it there for him.
Already.
Yes, sir. Yeah,
That's a
salute
bit,
to y'all,
man. Y'all
man.
hold
Good
it
night,
down,
bro.
man. To the
Already.
next
Good
time,
night.
man. To the next time we meet, man. Pray for you, pray for me, man. This is the King Legendary Topcatz, my one.
Already.